Folks, welcome to Clash of the Podcast. This is this second watch along? I think it's second. Yep. We are over here, as you know, Sean, king of the watch alongs right now of the Clash brands. We are going to be watching Raw After Mania. Getting into the shows, man. Sean, we had a lot of time to digest stuff, get into stuff. We're going to talk that. We're going to talk a little Tony Atlas from Dark Side of the Ring here, too, for a second. And we're going to get into a little bit of everything, man.
A little bit of everything, man. It's going to be a good night. Glad you guys are here with us, staying up a little later with us than normal. But we're all doing it for the love of pro wrestling. It's Clash of the Podcast. Conrad's here. I'm here. You're here. Only one thing left to say, and that's Conrad. Drop that thing.
Welcome in, everybody. Much appreciated. Sean, brother, how you feeling today on this wonderful Monday?
Feeling good, man. As everybody knows, I had a really long weekend in a good way between church services and all the coverage that both myself and you brought forth individually and collectively. It was just a super long weekend, a lot of fun. But I took today off from work and I slept. And I mean, I slept and I slept and I slept. And I'm feeling like $1,000,000. I am very much happy that I was in my bed today and woke up feeling refreshed and ready to go.
Can't be upset with that, brother. I still need to catch up on some sleep. I think it's going to take me a minute here to get to that point. But I'm glad that everybody's here. I hope everyone had a safe, fun-filled WrestleMania weekend, whenever you started watching pro wrestling this week. I hope it was a good one for everybody.
Yes.
That's the best way I could put it out there for people right now. Sean, I wanted to talk about Tony Atlas here before we started off, and then I'm going to shout out everybody once they start getting in here. I know right now I've seen the names. I've seen Doug, Clown, XG Dub, Matt Lopez, Vinny, Connor, Miracle. What's good, man? I see everybody saying RIP to Pope Francis. Much appreciated. We are going to get to you guys, but I do want to touch on Tony Atlas here before Monday Night Raw kicks off.
Yes, sir.
If we could, my brother. Sean, do you have any thoughts on Tony Atlas? I know the history runs deep for both of us in the world of pro wrestling. And I don't think a lot of people know what Tony Atlas means to black performers in pro wrestling sometimes. I think it can be easily forgotten about. If you came in the 90s, you might be like, oh, the guy who did Saba Simba. Yeah, but Tony Atlas meant so much more at one point before that.
Well, Tony Atlas was Mr. America. He was a gentleman that, as Conrad articulated, really put to the forefront the African-American professional wrestler in the American modern-day stream of the 80s when the world of wrestling was on its way up and climbing in the ratings and climbing in the cable channel dial and things of that nature. One of the worst kept secrets, because everybody knows he is the former tag team partner of The Rock's dad, Rocky Johnson. They together were the Soul Patrol and the first ever WWE World Tag Team Champions that were black. Very much for the culture, very much a significant time in the world of professional wrestling. Also teamed up with Andre the Giant at one of the first Saturday night's main events to go up against King Kong Bundy and Big John Studd, which was a key element in the beginning stages of what would eventually be the Hulk Hogan versus Andre the Giant saga. That was one of the first times that we saw Hogan and Andre in the ring, and it would eventually lead to the heel turn a little ways later. So Tony Atlas was a very influential and important professional wrestler as we look through the annals of time. And he's someone who, to this day, is a contributor as it relates to historical significance. in retrospective. So salute to him.
Yeah, and I feel like I would be remiss if we didn't just like pull up some of Tony Atlas here. Just want y'all to see this brother right here, man. Like this encapsulates like this guy's career. Some people may even know him when he was Mark Henry's manager. Like I'm sure they told this brother, man, forget those sleeves, brother. You're still flexing on them. Tony Atlas is still like huge today.
I always called him the Black. I mean, he was slightly before his time, but I always call him the Black Lex Luger.
Yeah, like it was crazy, man, that he got paid in the Carolinas, and they paid him. Like that was not a thing that they did back then. They found a bodybuilder and they were like, we could teach this guy how to wrestle. And he said he was so used to in bodybuilding, you do the work, you win. Mm-hmm. In wrestling, it's some guy's gonna tell me if I win. Okay, that's weird, But back then they didn't know, and they didn't tell him when he first learned how to train that it's they would beat you up in the beginning, like for real.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Like, can you hang? And look at this guy, man. Just absolute stud. I know him and Rocky Johnson had problems. That was mentioned on Dark Side of the Ring as well. And it's tough, man. Like you're pitted against everybody in the world of pro wrestling when it comes down to it at the end of the day. Like everyone's fighting for a spot. That kind of goes back to the comments. Sometimes we'll sit up here, we're talking about who deserves what's happening with them in wrestling. And you got to remember, there's really not any friends backstage. Someone wants your spot. It's a lot nicer today, trust me. But back then, listen, if you're a brother on the card, that is your role. Ron Simmons, I believe, once said he would rather be a brother because he's got a spot on the card versus competing with a bunch of other people, referring to the white talent, which they would have to battle for these things. So I don't know, man. I don't know. I thought it was a good episode. I love that they mentioned how his wife found him when he was homeless, sleeping on a park bench. And then now his wife is having medical issues and Tony Atlas still goes to see her. He takes care of her. I thought that was just the sweetest story.
Fantastic. Fantastic. In a world of professional wrestling, you don't hear a lot of good stories outside the ring. It's so nice to hear that some people still have hearts in 2025.
It is good just to hear about like love sometimes. You know what I mean? Like, there is still love in this world, So yeah, I'm right there with you on that. Sean, let's run through who's all up in here, man. We appreciate you guys. I'm starting over here again for you guys. Your boy Doug, man, he says another Monday, another clash. Hopefully my 2 streams line up, unlike Saturday. Hubs was about 25, 30 seconds ahead of my Peacock stream. Teach me. Doug, we will teach you how to Dougie, brother. Clown says, afternoon, everyone.
Afternoon, Cleezy, 13Z, 4Tweezy. We appreciate you.
XGW says, what's good?
XGW, what up, though?
Mr. Matt Lopez.
M. Leezy Fo Sheezy says, hello, good evening, everyone. Hope you had a good weekend, and let's kick off the week with the 2 aces of our pro wrestling community. 4 letters, 1 word.
Yes, Matt.
I gotta do it right. Oh yeah. 4 letters, 1 word. Yeet. The only video we like is also in the building. Appreciate you, my brother. God bless you. Happy Easter to you one more time. Giving his greetings, and WrestleMania 41 was a 5 out of 10 overall. I have it as a 6 out of 10, so we are not far apart, my brother.
Yes, triple threat matches carried both nights. I was thinking that last night too, man. Like if I was asked like my top 3 matches, it's the 2 triple threats, and I'm leaning towards the IC 4-way, and then after that, I might put Jacob Fatu LA Knight.
Yo, Jacob Fatu, they put on him in LA Knight.
That about it. The Rock has lost a lot of respect for hijacking storyline to no-shows.
Ooh.
Can I offer a criticism back real quick on that, Sean?
Sure you can.
Sean, what about people not doing what was asked of them too, though? This is Rock's been told twice now. He's like, what do you want to do, Rock? He lays out his plan and then, you don't want to do it? Okay. And I think sometimes it's the Rock saying, I got something for you. I'll show you who's the star. I'll show you who shows up when they want to. So could be that too. Could be a little bit of head games here. Connor says, what up, Conrad and Hubs? Appreciate you, Connor.
Connor, what up, though?
Jasim says, what up, everybody? How's everybody feeling after that chaotic WrestleMania weekend we had? I'm very excited. Dominic won the championship. I'm curious as to what he's going to say.
I'm so excited about that, too, because I think this is going to be the first time he has a promo, if he does have a promo. That would be a good idea. You know what that means, considering what's going on with him. I don't think the fans are going to boo him this time. I think they're going to. I think he got cheered crazy in the post-game show last night. I'm saying I think this is going to be historic. This is going to be the first time Dominic Mysterio speaks in the ring, and he's not going to get booed out of the building. This is it. This is his moment.
This is his chance, man. This is a big thing for him. Miracle says, what up, everyone? Jocelyn says, starting a little late. Welcome.
I'm looking for a miracle. I'm searching for a miracle. And for Jocelyn, all the single ladies, all the married ladies, now put your hands up. God will gamble. He says, what's good, everybody? Can't wait. Can't keep two good brothers down. Let's regroup off that man. And you ain't telling no lie, brother. Appreciate you.
Yep. We got people saying, let's go Knicks.
Let's go Knicks indeed, man. Yo, we won game one because of that fourth quarter rush. I hope we get off to a good start tonight. I'm watching that and obviously Monday Night Raw with you guys. So, I'm a little nervous. We're down 5 in the first quarter again. We get off to these slow starts, man.
All good, man. Sometimes it takes a minute to get that engine revved up, man.
By the way, I did want to point out that I did get a haircut. I just have to throw that out there because my, oh my, like Conrad for real, bro. Like this is insane. Like the hair, like crispy with a capital K or C, however you want to spell it.
Yeah, I'm holding off on purpose, so you're gonna have to deal with the beard tonight, folks. Sean, we have 60 seconds till Raw.
Do we have 60 seconds? That's a problem, bro. Not a problem for you or me. I'm saying like it's saying that my countdown is over, bro, on Netflix. It's about to start. Like for me, I don't know what's going on.
Okay, hold on here.
Maybe I should slow it down for you to catch up.
Let's see. Okay, mine says it's about to start, so we should be at the same point, right?
Well, mine is going live right now.
Me too.
Okay, beautiful.
We're lined up, everybody. Hopefully you have hit live. Here we go. There's the symbol.
Let's have fun, guys. Then, now,
forever.
I'm doing this for you guys, man. I don't like watching TV on my phone, but I'm doing it for you guys because I can't. The big screen is on, but I can't listen to it through the big screen because it would mess up the broadcast. And Conrad said we can get kicked off the air for that. So,
real quick, like pulled. All right, here we go. Sean, what was the last good Raw after Mania, man?
It's been years. Last year was trash.
I'd say after 30 was the last one, man.
Yeah, you're probably right. So, I mean, it's good to be here with you, man. Good to be with our chat. I hope this WrestleMania After All does not disappoint.
Who are you telling, brother?
I do think that my guy should open up the show, though.
I would definitely consider that.
Oh, yeah. 4 letters. 1 word. Or it might be Cena, though.
Maybe he's got a flight to catch. We'll see. I'm curious to know how dedicated Cena's going to be during this run.
Right. Well, he's supposed to be the legend that appreciates the business and wants to go out on top as far as like not being the guy that just shows up once every couple of weeks. But he only has 30-something dates. So he's going to be here tonight. It's probably going to be a couple weeks before we see him again. We'll know he'll be at Backlash. So I don't know.
Let's see. I mean, the match for Backlash is fairly obvious what you need to do.
Well, especially with him being in
By the way, did you watch ESPN today with Pat McAfee?
I told you I got a haircut and I went to sleep, bro.
Bro, I mean, did you see the clips though?
Well, I saw the clips.
They were a little wild, I'll say.
Yo, Paul Heyman was going in, bro.
Yeah, he's got to reel back a little there.
That's ESPN. You can't be doing that.
I feel like maybe he's thinking controversy will get them taken more seriously.
Yeah, but Pat McAfee should, I don't think
how y'all not. Wait a minute. How are you not going to have Hubs up here when you showing Jey Uso reactions? Ridiculous.
They don't love me, man. They don't love me, bro.
If they only knew the amount of time you've been saying this.
Well, maybe one day. Am I handsome enough to be on WWE? Well, Triple H is on there, so that's obvious then.
I'm not even touching that one. I'm not.
If Triple H with his 8-foot nose can be on TV, then I can be on TV.
I guess we're not going to show Nick Khan. Nice edit of Lex Luger there.
Yeah.
He was like, I'm going to get my check.
Yo, Triple H can smell down the street.
Not touching that one. Not touching that one either.
Just saying, bro.
Yo, whoever thought of that Logan Paul getting hit with like a chair, absolutely fantastic.
Yo, Deanna, I see what you just said. Yo, if that would mean the world to me, bro. Like Deanna, that was very sweet. That's very sweet. I wish Jay would see it, man. That because that's my dog, man. That's my dog. I think he deserves to know that this brother over here is in his corner.
Yo, shout out to MJB. I see you in the chat.
A place to be. Real love. I'm searching for a real love.
I just saw Mary in concert.
Free. There you go.
Fantastic.
So I guess you guys are watching along with us. I hope so. We're watching the vignette from the clips from WrestleMania. Now I'm looking at John Cena. Now I'm looking at Cody Rhodes with that ridiculous mask.
I'm not gonna lie, that when it opened, that was cool. Come on, you have to give him a piece of like, okay, that was all right.
What was cool with him? What was cool about it?
It was cool that it opened.
Is he a Transformer now? Like, who does he think he is?
Now Transformers aren't cool. Come on.
You know what he needs to transform? His personality.
Well, hopefully they don't show in this match.
I want Bullet Club Cody Rhodes.
Good luck. Man, yo. Vinny mentioned Fiend earlier. Yo. Bro, I'm going to be hearing this song forever, I feel like, bro.
Yo, for real. It's a little bit too much at this point.
I did not watch this press conference.
All right, real quick. Who's going to open up the show? I say Jey Uso.
Jey Uso.
Oh, Seth is here. Well, I'm assuming Seth is here. I only see Paul Heyman, but I'm assuming Seth is here.
Seth rolling with the guy who helped?
There he is.
I can't wait for this explanation.
I'm not going to cap, though. That suit is fire, bro.
You know how I feel.
I do.
New tag champs.
So MJB in the place to be, man. As long as Jey Uso doesn't lose the title in under 10 seconds, which I know that's what you're talking about, I'm cool. Right? When Jey loses the title eventually, I just want it to be in a legitimate match. That's all I care. And look at Dom getting an ovation. Well, he's defending the title tonight.
Yes, it is, Jocelyn. This is a watch along. Yeah, Doug, I forgot. I should have definitely put the charge up there.
There he is. There's the man. Bro.
You hear that reaction? Were those boos or yeets?
I thought it was yeets, but I could be wrong. We'll find out right now.
We'll find out. Who is it?
Oh, it's going to be Cena. Yep. I had a feeling. And by the way, big shout out to Karrion Kross for that promo he cut this afternoon.
Yo, fantastic, bro.
Oh, man, put that guy on TV, please. B-Boy Skyline, I see you, bro.
What's good, man? Yeah, like, absolutely. And, guys, if you're Jey Uso fans, too, I saw what Miracle just put in the chat. We got to be careful with what we say about Jey, too. Other people can get away with some stuff that Jey cannot. Like, I mentioned that a long time ago when they won the tag titles, him and Cody.
Stuff like that will get him canceled. We don't want that. I don't think anything wrong. I think there's nothing wrong with him having libations, when his match is over. And he did it with Cody. But you're right, Conrad. There's certain things that people can get away with that they'll crucify Jey Uso for. We don't want that. But also, Jey Uso needs to recognize he needs to, maybe after the press conference. You know what I'm saying? Like, not before the press conference. I know you were the first match. You got to think about it. First match of the night. and then he didn't have to be back on camera for like 4 hours. So he was having fun up until that point.
Yeah. Hey, look at this keynote plain template type energy. Guy will gamble as the nerd that I am in Microsoft Word. That tickled me. I'm not gonna lie. Yesterday when you said that, that was funny. Cross 10 out of 10 for that promo. Backwards belt, nice touch for Cena. Yeah. Yeah, hopefully they do something with Cross. I was impressed. That was the carrying Cross I wanted to see. That's the best way I could put it for everyone.
Cena is him, bro. Like, I never thought I would say that, but Cena has done something I didn't think he could ever do, and that's get me to think he's interesting. For the first time since 2004, I am interested in John Cena.
I'm not going to lie. I'm feeling the same energy I've always felt towards him.
Okay. Well, he's still a culture vulture. Don't get me wrong.
No. I'm just saying with Cena, I'm just like, okay, man. I get why they're doing what they're doing, but it's still Cena. Let's see. Oh, look at him. Cut his music, he said. He bossing up here.
He doesn't want the fans to cheer for him.
Shouldn't have bought that CD.
What's he doing? Calling a new announcer up there.
So he's the Raw announcer now?
Yeah, whatever his name is.
Oh, yeah, Lillian Garcia's gone again.
Yeah, she broke camp, bro.
Got it. Mixed reaction for John Cena. Can't say this is a new one, you know.
Miracle, Alicia Taylor, I believe, is on SmackDown.
No, they said she's off tonight, so.
Oh, she's just off in general? Okay.
Yeah. Not sure why.
Well, she did WrestleMania, which is dope, so.
Yeah.
Yo, Samantha,
you saw that music video?
Yeah, but it's like, I don't know, bro. Like, kind of like a little bit of a fall from grace, wouldn't you say? Like, she looks good, don't get me wrong, but
I was falling for her, and I think she's pretty talented. Not gonna lie, on the vocals,
she's extremely talented. But like, she was doing some kind of sing along during a wrestling match the other day. It was weird.
It's okay. She's happy.
Yeah, shout out to her. I love her, but like, I want to see her win. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, we'll see what happens, man. Like I said, 90K views on that video I saw today. I was happy for her.
Listen to that ovation for the greatest of all time.
The last real champion, John Cena.
Dude is hilarious for this, bro.
This is the thing. James, what up, man? I see you guys in here, man. Pro Wrestling Shoot represent, man. They should be live tomorrow.
PWS, what up, though? James, I see you, dog. He's calling him back up. Oh, he gave the microphone back. Okay.
Rookie mistake there, my guy.
Look at my guy. Look at my guy Conrad with the graphics.
Of course, I'm doing my best here tonight. I'm flying with Oh, angry guy voice. Winners write history, Sean.
That's what they do. I like this.
Wow. John Cena scathing. Woo. Cena going in.
Conrad, that's not how a functional relationship works. I just want you to know that.
Get this guy out of here.
He's telling people to go to the opposite of heaven, man.
Jeez.
You know what? I'm sorry, John. I'm sorry. I apologize, John. For all the years I've disrespected you. You deserved it, but I do apologize.
Sean, I'm going to have to put a stop to this right now, this apology. You were justified.
I mean, I hated this guy for years, man. I mean, was I wrong the whole time? Was I being unfair?
No, stop questioning yourself because of your hatred for Cody right now. Shout out to whoever has the sign that says "My Way Over Fiend."
Nick's down by 11. They're acting stupid again.
The fans are cheering. They are chanting, "We are sorry." They are cheering for Cena. This is not bode well for Cody Rhodes. I'm sorry to say
Cody Rhodes is a cornball. That's what I've been trying to tell you guys. Cody Rhodes is not him. I don't care if he's held the title for 378 days. He's not him. Think about it. Only Cody Rhodes could get us to be like, John, maybe we were wrong. Think about that.
Okay.
Yo, Cena is hanging on to this heel stuff, bro.
Sorry, lowlifes.
That's what you call them. Yo, did you see Liv Morgan's dress when she was dancing at WrestleMania After Dark?
You talk about the towel with the shoestrings on it?
Oh my God. What the heck, yo? Jesus Christmas.
I ain't saying nothing bad about Liv Morgan.
Liv Morgan's attractive. Like, I mean, we knew that, but like I think she's really leaning into the character.
Yeah. I'm curious to what happens with that group tonight, too, if they lean in any direction.
Well, did you see that Finn Balor was not with them when they walked in?
I peep game.
A group of idiots.
What grown man says anus on TV?
You know, it'd be dope if Jey Uso interrupted him.
That'd be big time for him.
Oh, so
Tell him he'll eliminate him like he did at the Rumble again.
Oh my God. Champion versus champion tonight, bro. Sign me up.
Yo, chill.
I know.
36 dates John Cena is pointing to.
Well, I think it's down to like 20-something now.
Uh-oh. Nice side plates, too, with the 17 on them. Peeped it.
They're counting it down. Look.
He is running through the cities where he went and counting down.
$27 more dates. Y'all better appreciate this guy.
Bro, he's going to wrestle less than a month. How long is this going to go on? $27 dates. So he's got 27 appearances.
You know what would be dope? Every time he comes to the ring, they should have the date change.
They could.
That's right, guys. Not matches, appearances.
Reminding us.
I am not stupid like you. Wow. Deanna, we should get. I might have been wrong about this dude. I'm not going to lie. I might have been wrong about this dude.
I need Sean to come back to his senses, y'all. This is a temporary.
The intern is in the building.
Oh, yeah. This guy.
Yo, how is Cena gonna come back from this? Like, is he gonna have like a moment at the end where he says he's like he loves everybody?
He's gotta.
Yeah.
I don't know what they're gonna do here for this. Man.
Well, we're both because Booty's a freaking cornball.
John could have prevented all this by not helping him last year.
True.
Shout out to John Cena. Hair plant that he said he got.
Shout out to him for being honest about it. You know what I'm saying? Guys, John Cena is going in right now. Okay, he wants to do something nice for us, guys. And Leezy, he did say ruthless aggression. What is the nice thing he's going to do for us?
Oh, he's going to let us take a picture of him.
Uh-oh! Uh-oh!
Oh, yeah. Not again. We've seen this how many times?
We've never seen heel Cena versus babyface Orton.
Going back to SmackDown in 2002. Randy Orton caught him. St. Louis, anyone?
Well, we knew it was going to happen, but I'm so happy that, you know what I'm saying, I'm so happy that it's actually official now. Yeah, God will gamble. That's the reason why it's the first time ever for me.
What up, Delayed Grats?
Delayed Grats, what up?
Yeah, Heyman was wilding out on Pat McAfee, MJB.
Like, he was going too far, MJB. I agree.
He definitely made it awkward. RKO versus Cena again. Listen, bro. If you were from that time period, you knew. Randy's chasing that record, too.
Yo, St. Louis is going to be nuts on my birthday, by the way.
It's going down, man. WWE is muting the audience because they want to absolutely love on Cena, but Randy versus Cena is a great feud. Will be a great feud. I hope it's better than what they did before. They ran that one into the ground, I remember, at one point.
They sure did.
Cody should take a few months off, he's saying.
Cody should take everything off until he gets his career back together because he's stunk. He's been stinking it up lately. His promos stink. Like, I mean, it's like, my God. Yo, Cody's a cornball, bro. I don't know.
What does Cena's sneaker say? It said Jack at the bottom, right? Yeah. I think, or is that his signature?
They talk to me.
Randall Keith.
They show me things I do to you. They talk to me. Well, so far the Raw After Mania has been pretty good.
Not mad at it thus far. I thought it was well done. Love the international flags. Pat McAfee, where are your sleeves, sir? It gets chilly in the arena.
Yo, my brother looks jacked, though.
Delayed Grass says Cody needs to go back to AEW. I think it will happen one day. I don't know when, but
eventually. Should have never left, sellout.
Throw back to when Cody thought he ended racism in an AEW promo. Man, Cody's not doing well tonight. I'll say that. He's down bad.
Oh, so it's going to be like a WrestleMania review show?
Pretty much. Did not peep that someone had a beach ball too right before Becky Lynch's entrance. Definitely must have blinked when that happened.
Lyra hugging people with wings on. That's so corny.
I mean, that's the character though.
Please stop. Please, it's corny.
I'm just telling you, Bird Girl. That's what it is.
Yeah, whatever.
Look at all those feathers in the ring. That was crazy too.
Yeah, it's like Jeff Jarrett from Survivor Series a couple years, like 10 years or 20 years ago, whatever it was. Stupid feathers. And there was a time Jeff Jarrett had like these like sequins on and they were like falling all over the ring. Here comes Liv.
The Mr. Dink laugh.
Why is she still like, it's like she's still like happy. Like, why? You lost your titles, doofy. Yo, Raquel has, by the way, Raquel has no rhythm.
What?
Raquel has no rhythm.
Okay. I wonder if his mic cut out.
Huh?
The announcer, he started announcing, then he stopped twice.
Oh, so this is a rematch for the tag belts.
Oh, okay.
That says, so far, so good for the start of the show. The McAfee's image defecated on our eyeball. Oh, my God. Yo, Doug, you're right. Raquel did stop smiling, but she also needs to stop dancing because I saw her last night at WrestleMania After Dark, and she looked like she had 2 left feet. And for all my Latino sisters and brothers out there, you guys have rhythm. I don't understand what's going on. Raquel needs to go back to the drawing board, man. She's been hanging out with Braun Strowman too much. No, it's commercial time, guys.
Sean, let me know when you see that private chat message real quick.
Yes, sir. So here's the thing for me, guys. As we look at what's going on here in the world of professional wrestling during this particular commercial break, like it looks like Lyra's going to put the tag titles on the line with Becky against Liv and Raquel. I don't know how I feel about automatic rematches the night after WrestleMania. Maybe you guys like it. I don't. I mean, some of the greatest rematches of all time have happened on the Raw after Mania, but that's a long time ago. You know, I remember back in the day, The Rock got a rematch the night after against Stone Cold Steve Austin the night after Stone Cold turned and joined Vince McMahon. This is a rematch for the women's tag team titles. I'm sure Becky and Lyra will retain. How long do you guys think Lyra's going to be Lyra 2 belts? Because I don't know how long that's going to last. But it is what it is, man. All I can say is at this point in time, we got a women's tag title match. We got Dominic defending the Intercontinental Championship for the first time later tonight against one of his WrestleMania opponents in the Fatal 4-Way, Penta. So that should be cool. Vinny said, did Triple H get to brag about last night being the highest gross? I think he did. Highest grossing Mania of all time. I think he did. JE, I see your comment, dude. He said, I think it's too early to put the belts back on them. They just lost it. It's too early. I agree. I mean, maybe they're just going to fight for them right now and lose. I hope so. But, you know, at this point, it's kind of like whatever. Delayed Gratz says, it's been so long since we've seen title changes on the immediate rematches that there's no real suspense. I agree. I don't think WWE has a lot of suspense, period. Khaleesi says it would be great if Bayley comes out and costs Becky the I would love that. Bayley needs to turn heel again anyway because this babyface turn has not been working. Guy Will Gamble says, I thought they got rid of the immediate rematches. I guess not. Dougie says, I see Lyra losing the IC title. Maybe she loses the IC title to Bayley because Bayley's angry that she got knocked out of the women's tag team title match. Like, I mean, first of all, let's talk about that for a second. How sad is it that Bayley got written off of WrestleMania? Like, first of all, why would they, if Becky was going to be the fix anyway, why would they just not have Lyra have a mystery tag partner instead of, because they had to win the gauntlet match to get in, I guess. Whatever. Bayley does deserve better, Emily. MJB in the place to be says they may lose their tag belts at SummerSlam or one of the major PLEs. I hope they lose it sooner than then, just not tonight, because I think it'll be corny if they lost it tonight. Miracle says maybe Bayley's really a heel and she took out Bayley. That would be dope. But I think Bayley needs to turn heel again because it's been weak her as a babyface. Deanna says lose the tag belts, then the IC title to Bayley. So you're done. You're saying, Deanna, you're done with Lyra as the Women's Intercontinental Champion. By the way, only one Women's Intercontinental Champion so far. Only one Women's United States Champion so far. What are they doing with those belts? I mean, I like Chelsea. By the way, Chelsea not on WrestleMania last night. Stupid. Lyra's in tag matches, winning tag belts. Now she's Lyra 2 belts. I don't think she's deserving of wearing 2 belts at this early in her career. But, I mean, I'm not hating. I think she's okay, but I don't think she's worthy of wearing 2 belts. And, again, Chelsea Green didn't even make the show. The Street Profits didn't even make the show. Gabriel Iglesias is on Netflix again wearing the same WWE shirt he always wears every single time he's on television. He wears the same WWE shirt, button-down shirt, every time he's in the crowd, at every arena he goes to, and he wore the WWE button-down shirt as part of WWE Rivals on...
I'm going to buy it and wear it every week on Clash.
It's so stupid. Deanna says Lyra, she thinks Lyra's boring. I don't think you're alone in that sentiment, yo.
I'm leaning into that camp as well. I'm trying to be polite, though. I try to be fair, Sean. I'm trying to, I should say, with her. Because I think she's a talented performer. I just think the gimmick's not lining up for me.
For guys watching, everybody watching on Netflix right now, Gigi and Paxley are in the crowd as they will be challenging the winner of tonight's match on NXT tomorrow. And here comes the new champions.
Gigi Dolan should be on the main roster at this point, I think, too.
I don't think they should ever broke up Toxic Attraction. Even after whatchamacallit left, they still could have made it work.
Andy Rose.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Here they come. The Intercontinental and Tag Team Champ is coming out to Becky Lynch's theme. Just want to point that out.
That's a great pickup by you. I didn't even think about that.
Just remember when there's problems later, who was telling you guys. Delay Grats, I am also very saddened by that Worlds Collide stuff here. Now they're going to be NXT Mexico. I saw the rumors of that, possibly with AAA. And I've also heard that Jeremy Borash will be involved in the creative aspect for it as well. That's the word around the schoolyard.
Deanna says, I think that they are talented, but the gimmick is dead like the falling feathers. I love it. Oh, God.
Becky can return and take over Lyra for the championship. What if she stabs her front in the back to become the Intercontinental Champion? They could turn Becky heel again.
Yeah, I was just reading those comments while you were taking your moment. I think at this point it could go any way if you wanted to, honestly.
Yeah. We're here. We're back at the hydration station. Wow. Those comments. Not saying a word, man.
What?
There you go. Liv Morgan getting the early jump on Becky Lynch, stomping a mud hole and walking it dry.
What?
Look at Liv moving out here, man.
Yo, J.E. says, who does Lyra Valkyrie think she is? The pigeon from Home Alone?
Yo, chill. I did that the other day though, in a private chat to someone. Liver Valkyria is crazy. I had no beef with Lyra. Gigi and JC made a good team, but then again, I thought the same about Isla and Alba. Yeah, I still to this day don't know why it was like, yeah, we'll get rid of one and then you can stay.
Yeah, weird. All right, guys, Women's Tag Team Championship. Trying to make these belts mean something. Unlike the Women's Intercontinental belt that's been stagnant since Lyra won it.
Hip toss. And Lyra is now the legal woman in with Liv Morgan. Do you feel better about these belts now where they're at after the Bianca and Jade reign?
No. I'm all about women's wrestling, but these tag belts have been a major disappointment ever since Sasha and Bayley lost them. When Sasha and Sasha and Naomi, when they left the company and ended up leaving for AEW, and then Naomi came back. The belts haven't been the same since then, and that's a couple years ago.
Lyra taking out the competitors, and they are hyped up, and here comes some tag moves. Both ladies jumping off and hitting double baseball slides.
Delayed Grad said, what exactly is Lyra's character? No joke. I honestly want to know. She's a pigeon.
No, it's based off of, I believe, I don't, mythology may be the wrong word, but it's like an Irish tale about a bird, basically, like a bird that's a warrior.
It's phenomenal. She's a pigeon.
Wasn't there a song like that back in the day when we were younger?
I don't want no pigeons. Can't be the girls who get no does from me.
Shout out to TLC.
Shout out to Sporty Thieves.
Yes. But TLC originated.
Make sure you look up Sporty Thieves. No pigeons.
They had 2 hits, didn't they? I thought they did one other one too.
You ain't getting love from us. Not even $1 from us.
Deanna just said Chicken Hawk. Might be comment of the night. You gotta chill.
Emily's, I stand corrected. You're right. She's a magical pigeon. Good point.
Okay, look at delayed grass coming in. Okay, I know what Valkyrie is, Nora's maiden, but she's hey, like, listen.
No, Guy Will Gamble, you already know, bro.
They're trying. Sporty Thieves. Yeah, that joint was fire.
Miracle Guy Will Gamble, you already know, man. You ain't getting nada.
Sean, quick sidebar for me and you. We got a compliment on the podcast version of the stream. I have never seen us get like a message on the side from it, but someone deleted it and then wrote a longer message to us about how they loved our podcast. Very different.
Okay, that's fantastic.
The person's name was just JR Jr., so I was very happy. I did reply back, but I was like, very nice. Cool.
Very nice. We're doing our best.
We're doing our best. We're trying to keep up the good work.
Go to my Twitter I gotta put it on Twitter first. Yeah, I'm gonna put the Jey Uso stream, the Jey Uso versus Gunther stream on Twitter when we go off the air tonight. Sign on to Twitter or X and retweet that to Jey Uso. That's all I ask. Our wonderful viewers. Just retweet that and tag Jey Uso. That would make me so happy. Oh yeah. 4 letters, 1 word.
And I want you guys to get me one of those cards. These were the numbers I was writing down for Sean yesterday when we were going through the WrestleManias. I want to be Shawn Michaels right here with the big numbers on that card. They were dragging my guy for that. They're like, Sean, can you see it? Can you see the number? Because I can see him too.
Unbelievable. Matter of fact, I'm gonna retweet that. I'm gonna tweet that Jey Uso Gunther stream right now. Because I think it's appropriate, because we're about to witness Jey Uso come out as the new world champion.
Man. $19,000 they're saying at T-Mobile Arena. What an unbelievable number. Take that how you want.
Oh, my.
Lyra looking for the hot tag to Becky Lynch. If that was supposed to be the stop the hot tag, that was a sorry effort there by Raquel. She could not hold her. Becky Lynch rolling through. Feeling it. Here we go. Sean, how are your Knicks doing?
We are down at the half by 5, which I guess is pretty good.
Fine.
We'll see.
It's fine. Delayed Grass says they should have kept the belts on Jade and Bianca. WWE was printing money with them. Why have them break up just for Bianca to lose to Io Sky? I don't know if that was thought of beforehand. Jassim yelling, yeet. Pro Wrestle Shoot, we know Randy and Cena is going to be the main event at the next show to try to break the record for the most boring main event in WWE history. Jeez Louise, Jesse. I know this is Jesse. Now we have a rematch of one of the worst matches at Mania. Bang up job, Hunter. Way to bring that heat, pal. Shares a similar role to mythology, but those are who will die in battle using. Okay.
She's a pigeon.
Thank you, Clown. Sean is going to stick with it. She's a pigeon. And Sporty Thieves is somewhere getting paid because we're bringing that up.
No, you're welcome, Sporty Thieves.
B-Boy said, so do we see Jeff Cobb tonight? I don't know. They've had Hikuleo for how long? Where's he been? We've been talking about him for a while. Raquel is now the legal in with Becky Lynch.
Yeah, have you ever seen something like with somebody outside the ring and just obviously the answer is yes. You've seen something with somebody outside the ring and just changes your view of them forever. Like obviously we have some heavy things though, but this is a lot less heavy. But seeing Raquel dance just really makes me angry.
I feel like you haven't liked her ever though. Well, maybe at one point. Like I said, NXT, I thought a lot of stuff for her.
I love her in NXT.
Yeah, I don't know what has happened and changed.
No, but listen, I need you to focus for me, bro. Watching her dance really angers me.
Oh, I saw her dancing.
It was very upsetting. Like she's a Latina. Like
guys, what am
she
I?
has fantastic. She has the history of merengue and salsa in her blood, and she has three left feet, and that's not even possible.
Maybe it just wasn't the right song. I couldn't hear what they were dancing to. Yo, as that feather went flying, I just laughed of this whole conversation we're having on the stream. All right, new champ possibly. Oh, Lyra kicks out. 2 count.
Take it easy, dude. Take it easy. I gotta admit, this is a good match.
Raquel Rodriguez is great. She had a great story behind her getting into WWE, also into wrestling. Yeah.
I agree, Emily.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Lyra picks up Raquel. Good strength.
Here we go.
Boom. Liv puts Raquel's foot on the bottom rope.
You know, I'm not going to lie. It is good to see Becky back. Delayed Grass says Raquel's just too big.
I think he might have been referring to that move.
Oh, okay.
It looked awkward a little bit for the size difference, but she got her up there though. Up top.
Big boot to the face.
All right. Big boot. Kick out. Let me see.
Big Mama Cool in NXT was super dope, though. I'm not going to lie.
Jesse, you might be ahead, and I know that there's probably a lag when we say something to when it gets to you guys as well. So
move a powerbomb onto the knees. Wow.
Yeah, that was an error on Raquel's part here. Raquel trying to pick it up. She's been eliminated from the Royal Rumble. Over the top rope she goes.
Oh, Morgan. Yeah.
Oblivion blocked.
Oh, yeah, I'm ahead of you too, bro. Yep.
Yeah, it says I'm live, so I don't think I can make it go any faster.
No, it's all good.
All right, there we go. Are they doing the tug right now? They're all pulling each other's legs.
Becky just get kicked away.
Yep. Okay. All right.
No way. Are they going to win the titles back in one night?
Oh, what a sell.
Oh, that was a good sell, too. Oh, come on. That's silly, bro. That's silly. Is that just for them to win? Is that just for them to be 4-time champs? Wow, that's interesting. It's an interesting choice and storyline right there. Miracle's happy. Emleezy's not happy. I'm with you. Wow. I agree, Deanna. Why would they win to begin with? I agree. This is weird.
WWE nullified a match in one night. Unbelievable. New tag champs. This is A+ booking Triple H.
Becky Lynch looks disappointed.
Okay. Hard time. I'm getting enough hard times in the chat tonight, brother. Hard times. Becky is consoling Lyra.
If this would be great if Becky just beat the snot out of her.
Oh, I'm pretty sure that's what we're about to see here, man.
No, they're hugging. Oh, yeah! Oh, my God. I like that. That's fantastic. Well, you know what? Also,
why is she laying there scared? Get up!
Because that's her hero. That's her hero.
Whoa, I'm tired of this. That's my hero. Y'all better start fighting, man.
No, I'm not saying I like it. I'm saying that's the premise.
I know, but
that's her childhood hero.
Clown, I am totally with you on that. Bailey is probably like,
this is great. Listen, I like that. That's a tremendous. If you're going to do that tag title ridiculousness, at least make it mean something. So that is good stuff.
Is she joining Heyman and them?
Well, no, I don't think so. I think they're going to keep Seth and Becky separate. But I'll tell you one thing: Becky is your next Women's Intercontinental Champion.
Oh, she's coming back in. She's going to apologize. I feel like I'm going to
apologize. You can't apologize for beating somebody up. Yes! Oh, yeah! I love it. I wish she was wearing feathers right now. They would be flying. Oh, she's beating the crap out of her.
I know. I know Becky.
My.
I know Becky's veteran status. She'd even take that bump down. Rob, that's me.
Oh,
man.
She's not done. She is not done. And you know what? The crowd in Vegas agrees with me. This is fantastic. Do it again. I love it. I'm a Becky Lynch fan from here on out. This is fantastic. I grace you with my presence. I'm your childhood hero, and I put you on my back and win us the tag titles at WrestleMania, and you lose it the next night. I'm going to not only beat you up, in about 3 weeks at Backlash, I'm taking your women's Intercontinental title too, because you don't deserve it. You don't deserve to be my fellow Irishman. You don't deserve anything. Fantastic. Irish woman, excuse me. I love it. That, you know what that's called? That's called justice.
I know what you meant when you said that. All right, I have to put a decree out there for other things. Y'all know Conrad hates Aura. I hate all that stuff. I'm putting another I hate this. We got to stop calling people Hogan after they do something.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Becky Hogan, you see the Mercedes Hogan. We got to stop this, guys. Becky Hogan is pretty much Charlotte. Charlotte Hogan. They lost. Becky just took Lyra. What? Uranagi. Becky Uranagi.
I like that though. That's pretty funny.
So why couldn't we do this last night without them winning the titles?
You know what? Good point, Miracle. But I guess I don't like the title change back and forth. You're probably right. They could have done it last night. But Deanna, yes, I'm with you as always.
This may open up Pandora's box and have other older stars return like AJ Lee. We've been hoping for that for a long time.
Yo, mark my words. The next promo that Lyra Valkyrie does, I don't really want to fight Becky. I've loved Becky since I was a child. Becky's my hero. I'm hoping we could just talk about it.
You heard what my issue is, though. You're doing this with Cody.
Bro.
And you know I didn't like that either. I was a big proponent of when Cody saw John Cena after that whooping they put on him at the Chamber, he should have been beating Cena up.
James, I agree.
Paul Heyman's voice just scared me on that. Lyra is bland.
You know what? I'm going to go on record. Lyra deserved everything she got.
Come on now. She ain't did nothing to nobody.
She deserved everything. You know why she deserved it? Because she wore feathers to WrestleMania. And I don't care who you are. If you wear feathers to WrestleMania in the form of wings, you deserve to get beat up.
I hope Kenny Omega's never there.
Yeah, but he doesn't wear wings, though.
He does sometimes.
He does?
Yes. His finisher. Think about it.
Well, okay, touche. I don't think I've ever seen him wear wings to the ring, but I could be wrong.
I've seen him have that attire a couple times.
Oh no! Well, I believe you, bro. But I mean, he's Kenny Omega, not Lyra Valkyrie.
Hot take. Delayed Grad says WrestleMania 41 main events were all decided by nut shots.
By low blow.
Yeah,
wow.
yeah, it's true. Both main events, at least.
Well, to me, the main event of night one was on first, so. Speaking of new champs.
Yes. Paul Heyman helped
Look at Karrion Kross. Karrion Kross, I love it. Like, put a rocket on his back.
No, let me say this. I'm going to be fair with Karrion Kross, too. I don't want what we've been getting from Karrion Kross. I want the Karrion Kross we saw on screen in that interview. That's who I want to see.
Cam Roberts, yes. I told y'all a long time ago that Kross should join the Judgment Day.
He might. That might be the plan.
Yo, imagine my dream Judgment Day is Dom. Well, I wanted Liv to turn on Dom and get with Finn. But anyway, my dream Judgment Day is Dom, Karrion Kross, Scarlett, Carlito. That's all we need. Raquel can go. Liv can go. I like Liv, but I think Liv is. I think we need to really push this babyface narrative for Dom Mysterio.
Man, that'd be interesting. I would like to hear the chat. Chat, who would be your dream Judgment Day? You can shake it up a little bit right now. Who would you put in Judgment Day?
I'm gonna say it mine again for the record. I want it to be Dom, Karrion Kross, Scarlett, and Carlito. And by the way, can I give some explanation for that?
Go ahead.
Dominic babyface, Karrion Kross with this promo he just did could be babyface, anti-hero. Carlito, comedic babyface.
Eating spears.
Well, yeah. The Final Testament's done.
Yo, Delayed Grant said the War Raiders came out as Clash of Clan characters. You knew it was over.
Yo, the late dance is hilarious.
Yo, I think I said it on the review with Sean. When they came out with the Party City outfits, I was like, yeah, pack them up, man. Pack them up. It's over. It's done. I want in-ring Cross to be the Cross we see at Bloodsport. Clown, excellent point, man. Excellent point. Hubs, Conrad, thoughts on Cross from earlier? Yeah, we had just talked about it before, James. Definitely fantastic. We both were feeling it. Jasim said the whole Final Testament he wants in the so yeah, basically they're the only ones left. So I think you're agreeing with Sean. Judgment Day, Edge, Bray Wyatt, Karrion Kross, Aleister Black, the all-time lineup. I like Hub's Judgment Day idea, Gabe says.
Thanks, Gabe. Appreciate that, brother.
Cross, Dom, Black, Carlito. I want R-Truth and Carlito as a tag team. They could probably do that if they wanted to, but I don't know. I like them separate too. Aleister Black, Selena. I don't know if that's supposed to be Zelina. Maybe Zelina. Cross, Scarlett, and Dom. Let's see here. They're talking about the bloodline. Come on now, El Grande Americano, where are you? Cut it out. We'll probably end up seeing him on the show at some point. Viking Raiders look like wannabe cosplayers. Here we go. We got some merch stuff here. There's a reason why the Cody and Yeet shirts are in there and the Bianca shirts as well.
I got to get a belt, but brother's not rich, so.
One day. I see the mask for $50. Whose mask?
So CM Punk got his first WrestleMania main event. Congratulations.
Yeah. And took that L, too.
A big, luxurious L. A big loss for Cornelius Marcus Punk.
Charles Montgomery.
That's
Ray Phoenix got his first Mania moment as well. People putting those numbers out there that were said on the broadcast. Showcase of the Immortals took center stage in Vegas. We'll see what happens next year, man. It's going to be in New Orleans. If you guys get a chance to go to New Orleans, man, I'm telling you, do some of the fun activities downtown. It's amazing. You see that number, Sean? 1.1 billion social views. Good for them.
That's fantastic.
Like I said, there was so much stuff I couldn't even go back and watch all of it. El Grande Americano was actually Jack Perry. I'd cop that Juventud mask if it were available. Yeah, I may have to take a trip soon to Mexico, and I'll know when soon. If I do have to, I'm gonna be looking for some luchador masks when I'm down there. I've only got one right now. I got a Jushin Thunder Liger one.
Are you happy New Day won last night? I am.
Yeah, New Day should have won already, though. I feel like there's a lot of wasted time with this. I need Kofi to grow that mustache back, too.
Yeah, 100.
Kofi crazy out here. He got the pink fur coat on. He on his Dipset. He's on that Ice Like Winnipeg, Gemstone Flintstones.
Hey.
Say I'm friends with Fred. And I'm not going to lie, Xavier Woods on his Ja Rule with the half braids, half fro.
Do I do?
Everybody be living it up. I can't remember which song that was when he was doing it, though. I had a friend who looked like Ja Rule, very similar. And we used to call him that. I think it was the one where he was in jail. I can't remember the video now for it.
Someone's going to let me know where I can find my belt, man, because I refuse to buy one from WWE until they post one of my videos.
You're holding them hostage?
Yep.
Yo, shout out to my guy Mega Ran for helping New Day with the theme. They have the microphones. Mardi Gras for sure, James. They got the chocolate belts.
So let me ask you something, guys. And Conrad, check this out. So if they're the WWE World Tag Team Champions, the other ones are just the WWE Tag Team Champions. They should. So basically, Kofi shouldn't have said WWE.
Oh, he had to say that so that he could get his old New Day effect to it.
Mm.
Yo, Xavier is going in.
Xavier is nuts. I like that though. That's funny.
Yes. Kofi definitely got his lip busted too when they zoomed in.
Certainly did.
Come on, please hit Demolition's theme or something. Here comes the X.
I will gamble. Jey Uso's a face. Until he aligns himself with The Rock.
They are chanting New Day sucks. How dare they?
How can the greatest tag team in the entire free society be? How can they suck? Oh, God, here comes the Alpha Academy. Oh, boy. I like them, but
every time I hear this theme, I just hear, thank you. Thank you.
I like them, but come on, bro.
Maxine Dupree leading the way here. This is true. Where's Demolition?
Okay, Maxine, with a promo?
Jesse's mad rude. She just asked for a challenge for the titles right here, right now. And New Day.
Which means no.
Very wise move.
First of all, the contracts haven't been signed.
Verbal contracts are allowed in pro wrestling, Sean.
Can the Knicks get a freaking rebound? For goodness sake.
See, Miracle knows there's no such thing as a brand split. It's the same thing. They're both the WWE Tag Team titles. It's just a name to separate them. Okay, so we're getting a tag title match. Kofi taking off the Dipset jacket. All right. Do we see another tag title change? I wanted Demolition. The lights have went out. Alpha Academy talking a little spicy for their resume. Guy Will Gamble said, "Hey Tiff, how are you?"
Whoa!
Who?
Wow.
Rusev Day.
Wow.
Rusev is back.
Excuse me. Okay.
And you know what I'm going to say? I better hear all that same energy, too. I ain't losing. I don't like that. I better see all of it.
So he's gonna be a baby face or a heel. He's gonna attack Alpha Academy.
I don't know. Could you have him align with New Day?
That's what I'm saying. He's gonna attack Alpha Academy.
But is it to be with New Day, or you think it's just he's gonna take out both teams?
No, he's not gonna take out both teams. The New Day are gonna walk away.
Oh yeah, New Day just jetted. Sean called it. He must be in that writer's room show. Oh, big bump. Okay. Rusev back in his Sagat attire. He said that he doesn't have a title and there's no money for this. We are leaving. I love New Day right now. Perfect. And Tozawa just got caught coming off with a crossbody. Fall away slam like Big Scott Hall would have loved. Otis is up. Get him, Big Otis. He's ripping the shirt. And, yeah, he got kicked.
Yeah, that was great strategy, big man.
And he's turned over. It's time to break back and make humble. Stomps his back. And here comes the camo clutch. The accolade is locked in.
So he's back as a heel.
Yeah. He's by himself. Queen is asking, how's WWE? It is WWE.
WWE is WWE.
We just had Rusev make his return back to the company. Here we go. Tony fumble chance coming. Enough. Let's enjoy Rusev for what he's doing. Looking good, Miro. Rusev Day. No Rusev Day yet, but not a bad start.
But see, now he's playing to the crowd after he just beat up the baby faces. I don't understand this.
Sean, you sound like an old school.
Chat, y'all feel me though? Like he's going with the crowd. Uh-oh, here comes the IC chant.
Is there someone? Okay. Finnegan.
There he is.
Squaring up with Dominic, looking at the IC title. Finn looking like he didn't ask Liv to speak up.
Why is Liv speaking right now?
Because this is all part of the setup. What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, he says. And he congratulates him. Carlito is a fool. Thank you, Tiff. Yes, please, if you are in here, please hit that like button. It is greatly appreciated. Delayed Gratz knows what I was talking about. Rusev's back problem should be all better now. He might be healed. He might take a pin now. People are sad. No Lana.
Good question. Oh, here comes the champ.
Iron Sheik is proud. Cactus Day. What's good, Cac? Appreciate you, man.
What up, Cactus?
Can we see Aiden English back? You know, maybe he's in TNA. Maxine's about to be the new Lana. Oh, I don't know. Ooh.
Oh, maybe she would align herself with. Ooh.
I want the demon back. Hopefully. It's really confusing who are the faces and who are heels. I think wrestling's getting away from that too, though.
Mm-hmm.
Lana is a Legends contract. And Jesse said, I like Miro better. I have to wait and see what Rusev becomes here.
Yo, I wanted Bianca to win, but I'm happy for Io. Guys, halfway decent Raw so far. Got to keep the momentum going. Yo, good question. We'll gamble. Good question, Emily.
Shouldn't all of them turn on Finn before he turns on them? No, everything's all good. That's why Liv said, remember, we all said, doesn't matter who wins.
It's just me, Oos.
If you guys have it, man, make sure you go follow us on the socials at EPW Show for me, at HWW Weekly. It's all the same on everything, right, Sean, for you?
Yeah, Hub W Weekly, yep.
Okay, sorry, Hub W Weekly. TK Lost Out on Miro will be the next Cultaholic Busted Open podcast. Just waiting on Asuka and Kyrie to come back and screw Io out of her time. Yo, I said this yesterday to Sean. I was wondering if it was Derek. I think I said, is damage control still a thing? And I found out that they said representing damage control. So apparently it is.
Yo, shout out to M. Leezy and shout out to Deanna for reposting my Jey Uso video. I appreciate it.
Oh yes, I can do that right now as well. Sorry,
no,
I was giving that guy who I kicked out of the chat some funny comments as he got blocked on everything, because that's what I do to people who do that stuff. Very mouthy. Let's see here. Doug also became the champion in the chat room. ! Champ, if you guys want to take it over. There is a time limit on it, and I change it randomly, so you do not know how long you have to wait before you can put it in again.
Nice.
Let's see here.
Fiend. I'm so sick of that song.
You're going to hear it in your dreams.
Oh, my God.
Now, are the Usos, is their thing together?
Huh?
Is their thing together?
What?
Jay, like the Usos, is there just one Twitter for them together?
Yeah, it's just them together.
Shows you how old I am.
Yo, that guy again was for you, bro. By the way, I'm not singing any words, and I bet you guys don't know the words either, because it doesn't make any sense to me when I listen to it. Matter of fact, the word fiend, if I instead of saying fiend, if I was like me, you wouldn't know the difference. You wouldn't know the difference, because rap is not the same anymore. It
flows, though.
It does. The Knicks are down 13 in the third quarter. They are just playing around with these guys. I hate this, bro.
Bro, I don't know how many times I have to tell you, though. When it comes to basketball, people know. Oh, wait, who got paused? What was the pause for? Play. What are we talking about here? What happened? So right now we are seeing the AEW mid-card invasion angle. Yo, delayed grats. You got to chill, bro. You know people will never say it like that. How can I
like ranch on my fries and on my wings, buffalo flavor and spicy things. I like that, Cassie. Fiend. I like that, Cactus.
Vinny, yeah, Cactus is a wild one. Then the lyrics, Sean. Survivor Series, November 29th, Petco Park. Where is that?
San Diego.
Oh, Rey Mysterio.
Home of Ron Burgundy, San Diego.
I'm really mad that I went to Rey and you went to Ron Burgundy.
I did. Well, it's debatable which one is more famous. Ron Burgundy's a legend.
Rey Mysterio is injured right now. Feel bad for him. Rumor is groin pull. All right. Io's got mic in hand. She's about to kick off her promo for the universe in WWE 2K25. Let's see what she has to say here. Io.
I like Io.
Look at her leg get cut up bad. Last night was the best night of her career.
And she deserved it. So did Bianca, but I digress.
She says she is over the moon.
What a great play on words.
She said she beat the best there is, so that means she is the best.
That is what that means.
Usually.
Imagine the ovation for Dominic Mysterio in San Diego.
Oh, a baseball stadium for War Games.
I like it. You deserve it.
And she says thank you. She says that they both tried to forget her, but now all will never forget her.
All right. See, I like this. This underdog stories make me happy.
It's crazy, though. She's not really an underdog. She's been champ before. I have full faith in Io to deliver on these stages. She says she is the genius of the sky. And she says she's the women's world champion. People are clapping it up.
This is my brutality!
Nope.
Oh,
different music here.
Excuse
Stephanie Vaquer?
Excuse me.
Uh-oh. She's coming out. The NXT Women's Champion. Let's go.
Not bad. I'm right there with you, Emleezy. I'm right there with you, B-Boy Skyline.
I love it. Yay. This promo. Give them a chance. Let's see what they do. Let's see what they do here.
Anybody want to hear Theme one more time? The lyrics, by the way, I just want to make sure you guys know that I have the lyrics absolutely down pat. You want to hear it again? Here it goes. Man, did it by the side of my night. And by the way, always the Latino World Order music I have down to a science. You guys ready to hear it? Here it comes.
I wonder who's going to be the leader of them now.
Yeah, touche.
Who else is going to pass over them for opportunities and give them to someone else, not in their group? Okay, Stephanie offers her congratulations to Io. Ooh, introduces herself. Okay. She gives her the pity golf clap. Don't fall for this, Io. Okay, she says that she's out here to show respect. Okay, and they're chanting La Primera. And that's a win for them. Delayed grats. Elaborate on that guy, Will Gamble. He said he feels the same about her how he felt about Tiffany 2 years ago. The other Stephanie, the better Stephanie.
Oh, I like that, MGB. Yo, I agree, Delayed grats. Zelina Vega can't catch a break for nothing.
Right here, right now.
Her English is getting so much better, which now she can cut her own promos. I love that. Oh, God.
Who is this? Adam Pearce.
Okay, Adam Pearce with the baby face. Okay, I like it. No, Guy Will Gamble. I thought he was going to be hating too, but Jesse, I thought he was going to hate too, but it looks like he's going to come. Good job.
Oh, it's happening right now. They got a run.
Adam Pearce has grown on me over the past couple of years.
Yo, Jesse, I just saw the dude with the cane outfit again.
Guy Will Gamble and Jesse take it back.
I take it back. Thank you, Adam.
Yo, Guy Will Gamble says, my bad. Pearce is a real one.
We got him in 4K, boys. We got him in 4K.
Yo, this is 5-star quality kind of a match if they can deliver.
I'm not going to lie to you, Sean. So far, I have been impressed with what they've put on so far.
Oh, this Raw After Mania is the best in many years. That's not saying much, remember. But, it's still pretty good.
All right. We're getting some good babyface wrestling here, some clean amateur wrestling. Yeah, I gotta have you and Cactus stop this because this song is not gonna be in my head tonight when I'm going to sleep. If I wake up and I'm talking fiend, I'm gonna be done.
We don't have to say fiend. All you have to do is say something that sounds like fiend. Mean.
So do you feel like this is just supposed to be a fun match for the crowd, or is this a test for Stephanie McCurry to see like how fast will she be ready?
I don't think Stephanie McCurry needs a test. I think she's coming up to the main roster whenever the time comes. But I do think that this is going to be it's not going to be a storyline situation right now, but it could be months from now, but not right now. Like, this is not going to lead to a match at Backlash, is my point.
Yeah. Honestly, you could give Vicker the win here and then have it come back into play later, too.
Yep.
Woo! I have loved Io Sky's wrestling since she was in Lucha Underground. Black Lotus Tribe. Look it up. If you don't know, you'll know.
A little bit of a botch right there, ladies. Another little bit of a botch. They got to get it together. That's 2 botches in a row.
Okay.
It's a little bit of a cluster so far. They need to get it together.
I'm okay with it.
Okay,
it's all right. You could fix these up.
If you notice, that's why they ran it back with the same move because they botched it the first time.
Mm-hmm. It works in this situation too because it shows one-upsmanship. Like, I know you more than you think. Okay. You can play these off.
That's cool.
Okay, little cartwheel, little flip. Io's giving her a lot. I love the international flair. I've told people for a long time, I think Sean will agree, the WWE's women's division is not bad. It's the matches they choose to put on and when they put them on sometimes that we're like, this is a head scratcher, bro. You have plenty of other people.
Touche. Well said.
Jesse's wondering if there's a language barrier. I've always been told wrestling has like a universal language, though, that people can get.
I mean, I've heard that too, but I understand why Jesse would be asking that because that could possibly be an issue, but I'm hoping not.
Yeah, and once again, fan podcast. So we are just talking as fans. So, all right, good start thus far.
Good start.
Here comes. I got Sir Charles on my screen now. Terrible. That's true. Stephanie ditched AAA for WWE, and now WWE bought them. She'll be back wrestling in Mexico at Worlds Collide. That's good for her, though. It's crazy when you get your blank beat and they having fun like Io. She was in CMLL. That's where she had left from Delayed Grats because it was not too long ago for the Forbidden Door show. But Io Sky picking up the big win at WrestleMania. I'm just putting some of these up there. I assume we're closing the show with Jey Uso tonight. I'm thinking that's the plan.
By the way, guys, please don't mind me. I'm looking back and forth. You guys know what I'm looking at.
He's riding with the Wolves. We ain't talking Minnesota. Shorty set the quota.
Knicks down 10 in the third quarter. Oh, gosh.
Holla at me when it's the fourth, Sean. Sean, you go stress yourself out watching basketball. Don't even do it, bro.
I mean, it's 2 minutes left in the third quarter, so.
It's fine. Holla at me when we get towards the end of the fourth. That's when I'll know when people are cooking up. Okay. Some people save that energy, I've noticed now. Ate the chili late night tummy rumbling. Ain't feeling right. It was the beans. I'm mad I read this.
I like that, Cactus. I like that. Beans.
My buddy Cactus has always had a lot of songs that I just laugh at because he will make remixes to them and have me cracking up.
I'm not mad at Cactus, man. Cactus has me thinking outside the box.
CMLL Superstar at a AAA announcement. What's up with that? I think they're going to use that star power to make NXT Mexico pop off. That's probably the plan.
Yo, listen, on a side note, for all you baseball fans, my Mets are on fire, bro.
Juan Soto hitting home runs.
Juan Soto hit one, and Lindor just hit Juan Soto. Well, I don't know. Lindor just hit another one tonight. I think Lindor's like on a three-game home run streak or something.
Okay, I'm looking forward to Clippers Nuggets tonight. Can the Clippers not lose that lead? Let's see here. I bet 10 cash they close with Rollins. You could be right, Guy Will Gamble.
Yeah, I think Jay's going to be toward the end, but I think Rollins is going to close the show.
Sean, you mentioned yesterday. Let me get your opinion on this while we're talking a little Jey Uso. Who is Jey Uso's first feud?
You got to give me some grace and give me more than one person.
I'll give you three.
Okay, I'm saying Sami Zayn. They could go Seth Rollins, but I don't think it's going to be Seth Rollins.
Face Sami or Sami heel?
No, face Sami in a face versus face.
Okay.
I'm going to go Sami Zayn. I'm going to go Seth Rollins. Or I'm going to go Sami Zayn, Seth Rollins.
I think Seth would be a horrible option for him because it won't look good.
He moves right away. I'm having some difficulty. Sami Zayn, Seth. What a move.
Gunther rematch?
Yeah, maybe that's the right way to go. So either a Gunther rematch, Sami Zayn, or Seth Rollins.
Well. Yo, easy on that one. Yo, crazy talk from Maxine earlier. Clippers fumbled the baggage this weekend. They had a meltdown towards the end there. Could be both. Yeah.
Come on, Knicks. What are y'all doing? Oh, my God. Deuce McBride just hit a fadeaway three at the buzzer of the shot clock on some lucky stuff.
It's okay. Listen, it's a series, man. Sometimes series are going to require some strategies. All right. Io is getting up and kipping up, and she's going nuts, and the fans are going nuts with her. I like it. Io's telling everyone to get up. Vakura is stuck in the corner, and she just ate double knees to the face. Going for the pin. Only a near fall. 2. I have a bad feeling they're going right to Rollins.
They might, and I agree. If he faces, what did I say, bro? Conrad? What have I been saying since this whole thing got started? I don't care if Jey Uso loses that title tonight. All I care about is his resume, and he is now an official world champion, and that's all that matters to me, bro. Would I like him to keep it a couple months? Sure. But if he doesn't, I don't care, bro. Like, now you can do a Usos reunion for all I care.
By the way, Sami Zayn after WrestleMania, unless it was like requested by him, I think that's crazy work too.
I gotta give Guy Will Gamble a huge shout out. What if Reigns helps Jey Uso retain the title?
That's why I'm not 100% like he's losing. I could see it being like,
but that ties in with the storyline. That would be great.
But is Roman going to show up? That's the question. And is Roman? When are you going to do Roman and Seth? Is that a bigger match for SummerSlam? There's a lot of questions with it too. So
what if it was? Now this is me kind of fantasy booking, like for my own benefit. What if it was Jay versus Seth at SummerSlam, and then Roman does the same at SummerSlam?
That could happen as well. I wouldn't be surprised even if you save it till Money in the Bank. But the key is putting
Money in the Bank. So
yeah, key is you got to have Jey Uso in the main event segments.
Well, he's going to be in the main event segment tonight, or no? It's probably going to be Seth. We talked about
It could be both.
Could be both. Oh my God!
Fans are chanting right now. Vakura just gave a jaw buster and a super kick.
These ladies have gone for about 15 minutes.
I like it.
Me too.
You're all cheering.
Here we go. Listen to the crowd reaction. Here we go.
Poor Charlotte. Stephanie driving Io's head in and only gets a 2 count. Bugatti is funny at commentating. I hope you meant Booker T. Booker T's missing this match.
Knicks down 8 going into the fourth quarter.
Can someone tell me why Charlotte did the move at Mania? Because it was Charlotte's move first, to be fair. I had to ask my wife to leave the room for that one. All right, guys. We got some wild comments going on here.
Having fun tonight, guys. Let us know with a 1 or a 2. 1, you're enjoying our watch along. 2, you're not. Let me know if you guys are having fun.
All right. Io's got her up, drops her across the knee on the back, going for another pinfall. This is one of those WWE 2K25 back and forth bangers right here.
Look at that. Everybody's having a good time, Conrad.
As they should.
Yep.
We're like mushrooms. We're fun guys. You can mark that one down as one for the good guys. Penelope Ford. To be fair, these idiots would chant, "This is awesome," at a turtle taking a dump. I'm enjoying EPW. Raw is okay. Gotta chill. To be fair, a turtle taking a dump could be awesome. You guys are wild. We do not need Booker T calling commentary back on Mondays. I'm going to be honest with you guys.
I think he's found his niche on NXT.
Yeah. You can leave him and Vic Joseph right there.
I like Vic Joseph. Don't do that.
He does certain things that I do not like on commentary sometimes. He's gotten better about it. Have you ever heard him make noises? I want you to pay attention to this. Chat, you too. Okay. When he does the commentary, sometimes he used to do like, "Oh!" And I'd be like, What is that?
Okay, I got you.
Did you get hit? Like, that's what I would think when I'm listening to it.
Yo, this is a good match, guys. Oh my God, look at.
I do have a question. This is going to sound like I'm being nasty, but I'm not. Are you guys serious about the Stephanie McCurr like getting blurred out in some markets?
What are you talking about, bro?
They're saying that they are blurring out her backside.
Well,
they're both up. Spanish Fly.
Well, whoever's getting the backside blurred out, I feel sorry for you because she looks pretty good.
Stephanie McCurr is on the first wave of WWE 2K25 DLC. That is true. And you guys can check out my guys over at the Pro Wrestling Shoot. Tomorrow they'll be live talking some WWE 2K25. They have an awesome universe mode with custom wrestlers in it. My favorite is BDK, who's in there. That is Big Daddy Kush.
Yo, this is riveting television. These ladies are putting on right now.
Who is this? It's Roxanne Perez. She causes a DQ. How could the Prodigy do this? Stephanie Becker.
I don't like the fact that there wasn't a winner, but it's okay, I guess.
You know how they get down. Julia, the former NXT Women's Champion, just kicked Stephanie Becker. Friends. How many of us have them? Friends. And they are putting a beat down on them. If you don't know, Julia. Yo, I swear this is just like how Sean called it.
Yep.
Man, why they end a good match like this? You know that's what they do, though, guys. Here comes Rhea Ripley. Oh. Rhea Ripley playing no games. Big headbutt. Roxanne is down. And Julia was about to attack from behind, but stopped in her tracks. Did Rhea Ripley just... Oh, she's got a mean black eye on her left eye.
Yes, she does.
Fans are chanting something I cannot say.
You messed up.
Thank you, ECW crowds.
No, she's gonna get pulled out of the ring or step out of the ring. There you go.
Here we go. So Rhea Ripley chases them off. I'm interested in where they go with this. Delay Gratz, yes. That left eye looked tore up. They had to do this. They couldn't have Vickers lose clean. Not mad at it. To be fair, Stephanie, a majority of the women don't really have a backside. Their ring attires give the illusion that they have big butts. Sorry, not sorry.
Well, I like the illusion.
Rhea looks at Io, and she has picked up the championship belts.
Oh, she's going to do the whole thing when she looks at the bell, then looks at Io, and then looks at the bell, and looks at Io.
Stares at her. She just handed it to her. Oh. Gave a little tug and let her know she's coming back for it, I think. There we go. Yo, chill. Look at this. Rhea Hogan comments now. Move on, brother.
Stop with that, guys.
Y'all don't know Hogan until you see some real mess. CM Punk looks angry.
Oh, he should have saw it coming. Good God. Stupid moron.
How dare he? He did a favor for him. Okay, Jey Uso's up next. It's time to yeet. Rhea San Martino got to chill. They're wearing all black. What if that was Rhea's group? That might be a good idea, though. Colonel Mustafa Punk. Hub, nobody sees multiple nut punches coming. I fell asleep after Damian and Drew. There were a couple good matches.
Oh, yeah.
Jasim says yeet. Overlord Rhodes promoting that Clash of Clans. Exciting.
Sorry,
don't forget.
Y'all know what I'm looking at, guys. Sorry.
Don't forget, man, we got SmackDown After Mania happening as well this week. We've got NXT After Mania. I'm trying here, Sean. I'm trying.
Well, God bless you for your due diligence, but Lord have mercy, nobody cares. Well, no, I shouldn't say nobody cares. But
somebody out there cares.
Somebody cares, yes.
He said it was Wrestle Mid-Ania 41.
Yo.
The Heyman term makes no sense because they were at odds when Punk was in the company 10 years ago. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what he says. And Punk technically did save him the one time he did ask to get help. Here is Jey Uso, man, the new World Heavyweight Champion. He had his new plates already put on the belt, rocking that blue on the side. He's here, man.
Hashtag stop trolling.
Let him rock. Let him rock. So excellent. Okay. Very cool. Very, very cool.
Guys, my guy is coming to the ring with the World Heavyweight title for the first time in a couple of seconds. I've been waiting for this for a long time, brother.
Listen, I won't lie to you. You know, there were points where I said I didn't think it was going to happen.
Well, we know you almost threw in the towel. It wasn't that you were hating, though. You just felt like it wasn't going to happen. Yeah. There's a difference between, like, hating and just saying you just don't think they're going to go that direction.
The Royal Rumble shocked me. Once they did that, I was like, all right, you have to now.
Yeah.
You have to. Let me see here. You guys don't understand the real story. Throughout the entire Bloodline years, Paul Heyman shows all the signs. He loves punching dudes low blow. Long-term storytelling. Pat McAfee is lying to everyone, saying that was the greatest crowd in WrestleMania history. He has to say that, Miracle. That's always been their thing. Conrad, I'm hearing people on Twitter say kayfabe is dead. What's that about? I don't know. They always find something where they're like, yeah. And I get it. There's times, too, where I wish like I didn't know as much, but we're here. Wrestling has changed.
By the way, Dom versus Penta might be the main event.
Was that announced?
Yes, it was.
Oh, then that probably is. At least the last match on the card. That may not be the last moment, but last match. If you guys have never been to a Mania, I hope that the tickets become affordable for you one day and you go, because it's definitely a lot of fun, man. I've met some cool friends that I met online just at WrestleManias and stuff, man. Even if it was for a second, I've met some people I didn't even know and took pictures with them. So you guys enjoy, man. Uh-oh.
Oh, my goodness. Here we go.
We got Macklemore playing the song Chant.
Oh, my God. I can't even take this right now, bro.
They are showing a video package for Jey Uso. Going through it.
Oh, my God. I didn't think I was getting emotional tonight. Oh, boy.
Leave the memory alone. Rob, why did you come in here with that? Enjoy living in your car after that Mania 2. Totally worth it. What Mania was that guy, Will Gamble? He said there was a Mania where some dude was outside cutting a promo on a microphone talking about Jesus. Look at all the fans showing love, man.
Yo, even the biggest haters should be recognizing this, bro. Like, this is...
Now, I know some people who will not do that, Sean. I promise you.
I know.
Love the dynamic with the Usos and Sami Zayn, man. They really helped move that Bloodline segment as well, that storyline.
Is Jey Uso a Hall of Famer as a singles competitor now that he's won the world title?
I think
he's going for the Hall of Fame regardless as member of the Usos.
I think it's up for debate depending on how his run goes here.
Right, I agree.
But I think he's in consideration. The difference will be, will he be a headliner, or is he going to be like the number 3 guy in?
Well, I think he should have been the headliner on Saturday, but I digress.
I'm talking about Hall of Fame headliner.
I know what you're talking about.
I was listening to a mutual friends podcast, Sean. I was interested to hear the different opinions on Jey Uso. It was very interesting. Very interesting. Some people said they're going to hold him to a higher standard from now on, too.
As they should. I'm not mad at that. As they should.
I was listening to complaints about him and how the finish was handled, but, it kind of made sense, too, that he did it for his brother. Some people thought that it wasn't believable because he's not really a submission wrestler, but I was shocked when they did it. Got a reaction. I was surprised he didn't yell, I got to get you, Oos.
Now, this is a tremendous video package.
Look at him.
Yeah, all those internet trolls can suck it. Excuse me. Excuse me. No, because they piss me off, bro. It's so annoying, man. Here we go.
Why, Macklemore? Why?
Come on, y'all. Let's have a good time. Look at that belt.
Look at him. Goosebumps right now for him. Good for Jay, man. I'm sure his dad is proud.
Of course.
Brother is proud. Shut up, James. About getting Mania tickets. 30 night in LA. Yeah, I'm not sure what Tamina's role is currently in the company. They might not be able to afford some Chris Brown, though, delayed grants. I don't know. He's still popping, right? Clown said Coco Beware is in there, so he can go in as a singles, too.
Yo, man, this means a lot to me, y'all. You know this, Conrad.
Just me, Oos. Giving Jay shine.
Yo, the blue side plates are fire, bro.
Yeah, I thought they looked really nice, though. James said the same thing. He sent me the picture. Here comes Michael Cole. Look how focused he is on it.
He's trying not to mess it up.
he was biting the lip like he's smacking a fanny. What are you doing, Cole? Look cool when you do it. Day one, it's just me, Oos. Jay pointing at the title. The people are behind him. Hey.
Come on, man. How can anybody not feel this, bro?
Listen, and all those people who say they got the entrance wrong at 2K, look at them hands and how they're moving. Leave it just like it is.
Do you see anybody booing this guy?
There's got to be someone somewhere, like Waldo. We got to just look for him. But honestly, I don't see it in the arenas.
Grabs, I agree with you completely. Oh my God.
It's the blue is weird because he's on Raw, Jesse, but Jesse's not feeling the blue plates.
Oh, I love the blue plates. It adds character to the belt.
I don't mind it for what he's been rocking and how his entrance is set up.
Look at that crowd. Jeez. I got like goosebumps, bro.
Yo, whoever's in the BWO shirt doing that horribly, put your hands down. All right, he's got.
They are vibing with this guy, bro. My guy Derek, I see you. They are vibing with this guy.
What up, D? D, you get that? You get your stuff handled, bro. Hope you're good, man. It's big gold. Leave it gold, Jesse says.
No, the belt looks good on him too, bro. Maybe I'm bugging.
I get what Jesse's saying though. The side plates, I've never been a big fan of them either.
Okay.
Rusev signed a 2-year deal.
And Lizzie, on top of it as usual. Appreciate you.
Still not feeling it, bro. Gold with the black plate, simple logic.
Eric, you got to understand, man. This is nobody can ever say I'm a front runner when it comes to Jey Uso. I created the Jey Uso bandwagon.
He's getting the "You Deserve It" chance, mic in hand.
He upgraded his chain, so he's getting that World Heavyweight Championship money.
It's not what you spend; it's what you save, kid. And now we got folks saying the yeet. Jay is soaking his moment in.
This is fantastic. Yeah, internet trolls. Y'all know what y'all can do, bro.
That's
right. One more time. One more. Run it back. Run it back. For the people. Yeah. Deanna, me too. Deanna, me too.
One more time.
Oh, yeah.
He hasn't even said anything, and they put his entrance music back on. One of the better songs in the company, though, I will say. And it's all the Bloodline members have the better songs. Deanna said, I need tissues.
Yo, that's what I say I do too, man.
Jasim said the Jey Uso fan club.
Yo, since summer 2023, this kid's been hotter than fish grease, man.
I think you've been saying it longer than that, bro.
Yeah. Thank you, by the way. Appreciate that.
He said the world champ's in your city.
I love it. I love it.
He said put the kitchen timer on 6 months before they turn on him.
Yo, J.E., I'm with you 100%. And Deanna, I love it too.
Facts. We got ladies and kids screaming for him.
Yo, dude is, by definition, the second biggest person in WWE, considering the belt that he has.
Might be the biggest full-time person.
Oh, good point. I didn't even think about that. Oh, God.
How many dates? 26?
Yeah, 27. You're right, bro. I was trying to be fair and say, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not going to say he's the number one star in the company, but.
He's bragging. He said he made Gunther tap. He tapped out chance now. Yo, Gunther, my guy, you gotta stop tapping out, bro. He says he's showing up every week, every day. Put the work in like he always has. Yeet. And he told everyone, if you're excited for him to be the world champ. Sami Zayn.
I told you. It's going to be babyface. What else? Conrad, didn't I call it?
Hold on now.
No, listen. It's going to be babyface versus babyface at Backlash.
Here, my boy Sammy coming out in the Izod shirt, waving to people. Oh,
wait a minute. What if it's not babyface versus babyface? What if Sami Zayn gets mad?
He could. I want to. El Generico is not here. Conrad spitting facts. Jey Uso is the highest profile full-timer on that roster, though CM Punk and Roman Reigns might have a word about that. Roman ain't full-time either. On the real, Punk's there more than him.
Punk is, you know what? I make fun of CM Punk off the strength of Conrad to play with Conrad, but CM Punk's a gamer. CM Punk is doing house shows. He's doing Raws every week. I got to give respect to him.
Merch sales don't lie. It's just me. Day one-ish. You gotta chill, Derek. That's a throwback from old school stuff that we've done. He doesn't wear that outfit anymore.
Never forget, Sami Zayn wants the World Heavyweight Championship too.
Wait till Sami goes heel, wins Money in the Bank. Sami could be a front runner for Money in the Bank. Jay's a real champ, not like that loser Cena stretching 27 days out until December. What a bum. I told Jesse, can't have any absent champions right now. That's not what's needed. Sami, giving Jay a hug, looking at the strap. Ooh, see. Sammy Uso chants. He's soaking it up too.
You know what? Sammy turning heel wouldn't bother me too much, I guess, but
Sammy talks about not being here the last 8 weeks while he was dealing with Gunther. He said that it was hard for him.
Prediction, Sammy's going to bring up how he beat Gunther last year.
Absolutely. I think we're getting a little Bret Hart, Roddy Piper vibe here.
Yep.
Ooh. Sammy said it was hard for him and he almost didn't come to Vegas at all. But he had to. He said he had to be the first one to stand in the ring across from him.
And challenge you.
Sammy says he's proud of him. You hear the emotion in his voice.
Well, Sammy always said that Jay was the one.
Mm-hmm. Sammy letting him know. Jay eyes look a little watery. Sammy is so good. And he is letting people know that you deserve it. He's telling the fans at home, like people say it. He's bald.
Okay,
sorry,
now I don't want Sammy to turn heel because this is kind of cool. You know what? I just let it just be babyface versus babyface at Backlash.
Bye, Cody. Hang out with your daughter, pal. You guys are harsh on Cody.
Conrad, look at me. Cody's a cornball.
Maybe he'll be there on SmackDown.
Yo, Derek, I agree. He's going to say he deserves a title shot. Okay, hit his music.
Times change. I want Cody to go back to AEW.
Is he gonna back jump Jay Uso?
All right, they're both in the ring. I mean, you could just take this moment of celebration. Sammy is really into this.
They got to let the music loop again so they get to the part where everybody starts to eat again. It's coming around.
All right. It's on me. Jay's got it up. He's waiting for it. One. Boom. And Sammy is with them, and everybody is throwing their hands up, man. It's a party in Las Vegas.
Yo, they're going Wait, Sammy's in the ring. Sammy's in the ring while Jay is on the ropes. And Sammy is not smiling. Sammy is not smiling, guys. Sammy is looking at Jay Uso while Jay Uso is celebrating. Sammy Uso hugs.
And he hugs him.
Jay Uso. Oh, boy.
Chill, Derek. Uh-oh.
Oh, here comes Jimmy. It's a celebration.
You call him by his rightful name. Big Jim.
You know what? I know Roman ain't coming out, but that's what should happen. Yo, Miracle, you're right. That was a teased turn, and yes.
You know who's another opponent he could have too, Sean? You could definitely get Cross up there real quick with his promo, push him up, and see how he does in the spot with Jay.
Touche.
That might be a Raw match even.
Triple handshake?
Come on.
It's a feel-good moment. I like it.
At this point, man, y'all better have Rikishi come out here too.
At least, you know what? At least let Jay get through his first night as champ without getting stabbed in the back. I'm cool with it. Let Sammy stab him in the back next week.
Yo, what is Sammy doing? I love it.
Yo, Sammy's having a good time, man. He's like, I'm going to beat you up sometime soon.
Here we go. Hands are up. And they are just rocking with the people. It's a celebration. These are going to be great shots for them to use in the future. For video packages and everything. We need Solo to come out. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to definitely be jamming to the music. Jesse said, where's Roman?
Well, Jesse, I agree with you. Roman should come out and acknowledge Jay, at least for being world champion, but they're never going to do that. And that's the thing about WWE I don't understand. Like, for me, you don't have to have Jay be the tribal chief, but Roman should come back and, Roman should come out and just, throw a one-up for Jey Uso. Why is that such a hard thing to do?
Solo would be hilarious right now. James said Roman thanked him backstage. Good enough.
Is it just me? Sammy's a little too excited.
Yeah, he's going in, man. Yo, it's a character choice. And Roman shouldn't be here. He's on SmackDown.
But how dope would it be if Roman came out right now? Like, how dope would that be?
Oh, yeah. But we know.
Well, that was a feel-good moment.
Yeah.
Yo, my guy Derek, you can't tell me you wasn't feeling that, bro.
Derek wrote, here comes Goldberg. He had me scared for a second. When I looked in here, I was like, he better not be sliding into that ring. Spear. Yo, but I'd have Jacob come out to congratulate him. No, don't do that yet either.
Nah, I don't know about all that. You know why? Because here's the thing for me. You know why it would be easy to do? Roman's a babyface, at least technically. Roman doesn't have to come out and start, all Roman has to do is be like,
Metro Boomin in the crowd again. Got himself a nice championship belt. Rocking the Go Black Man Go shirt.
Yo, chat. 1 for yes, 2 for no. Again, 1 for yes, 2 for no. In that moment right there, should Roman Reigns...
Las Vegas Aces in the crowd. Let's go. WNBA.
Should Roman Reigns have come out just now to congratulate Jey Uso? Yes or no? 1 for yes, 2 for no.
Chase Briscoe from Full Speed.
All right. Cactus says 1. Cactus says yes. James says no. Oh, Deanna says no. I'm surprised. Jesse says yes. Guy Will Gamble's kind of torn. Clown says no. Okay. So it's like 50-50.
All right, we're showing Logan Paul. Yeah, Logan Paul is uh-oh.
MJB agrees that Roman should have came out.
Good point, Deanna.
Deanna, I feel you on that. It makes a good point.
Don't take away from his moment either. I can see him facing Jay too.
In Saudi Arabia.
Yeah. I just hope Jay wins.
Yo, Jay's not losing nobody's losing the world title to this guy.
Okay.
See, one thing about Logan Paul, he's a jerk, but he's a respectful jerk. He says, thank you, Kathy Kelly.
Here we go.
This guy blew the whole WrestleMania.
They're asking AJ Styles where he's at. AJ says he's taking the L and he's moving on. Uh-oh. Cross.
Oh, baby.
Uh-oh. AJ says that he hated the person he saw in the mirror. AJ says you want to be angry at the world, fine, but don't take me with you. Cross and AJ look like they're building up the feud here.
See, I don't like that, though, man. What we saw earlier this afternoon can lead to a babyface turn, an anti-hero turn for Karrion Kross. I don't want him fighting AJ Styles.
Yo, she has some wild questions. Clown agreeing with Deanna. More like Logan Fluke. Did Jay come out for Roman's first world title? Being honest. We need to revisit Roman versus Jay with Jay winning. So they're saying Paul and Cross are in cahoots. Logan Paul. AJ just cashed a check. You can see it on his face. And they're showing the highlights for Triple H on Netflix, that WWE Unreal, where they're in the writer's room. Where's the OC? They got released? Yeah, the OC's gone. Rumor has it you might see him at that Resurgence in May for New Japan. Cross with the pop. How does Pat McAfee do the pencil flip every time, and he nailed it?
Yo, he does it perfect.
Karrion Kross,
champion.
Dom versus Penta. I like how they put Penta in there. Here we go. They got their main event lined up. Penta versus Dom.
I mean, Seth and Paul are going to be here tonight, right?
Yeah, they're there. They showed them.
Yeah, they're
arriving. Dominic might lose the title.
Miracle. You got a lot of good hot takes, bro, but not that one. I think Dominic is on a run. Dominic's going to be champ for a while. I think he's going to be on a run.
Was Dom wearing Cactus Jack gear? I did not see his gear. I saw them paying up right at the last second. They just showed Triple H telling Jay he wants to put the rocket on him and maybe he'll get a real run. Kyra, the joke is Scarlett looks like the Red Light District independent contractor. Hey. Script of cash. El Grande screws Penta over? Could be. Could be that. I think Finn could cost Dom. Could be that too.
Maybe.
What if Seth is the actual heel for The Rock? That, to me, tonight's the last night you could put that plan together. My guy, the ex-con Dom.
Yo, Knicks and Pistons tied with 1 minute and 15 seconds left.
What'd I say?
Yo, where's my Knicks fans at? And I know M. Leesy's with me.
They should beat the Pistons.
Well, it's 1 minute to go.
I will say this. I give Pistons their props for how much they've improved, though. They were struggling for a few years there, and they're finally there.
Man. Schroeder just hit a 3 to put him up by 3 with 50 seconds left.
It's okay. 50 seconds is an eternity in basketball.
Guy Will Gamble's rocking with me. See what Brunson's going to pull up for 3 and miss. See, now, we're in trouble now. Damn it.
Dom called himself the greatest IC champion. Finn cost him the first defense. That'd be wild work. Pistons need to do what they do best. Start a brawl.
Yeah, well, they look like they're about to beat my team right now. Because if they make this basket right here, nope. The Knicks have the ball down by 3 with 24 seconds to go. Oh, my God. Bridges missed the three that would have tied the game, and we're going to lose.
Who got the board?
The Pistons, and they're about to shoot free throws. It's over. Damn it. Damn it. That's a tough loss.
It's all right. Detroit's not bad, bro. I'm telling you. I still think Knicks end up winning the series. I'll go 4-2. I still think Pistons will get one more.
Well, it's tough to lose a game at home in the playoffs. That's tough. That's real tough because right now they're about to go up by, give me a second, up by 4 with 8 seconds to go. Well, no. Schroeder missed the first free throw. If Schroeder misses this next free throw, we still have a small chance. Well, look at Gunther.
Oh, Gunther's out here. Power by Michael Cole, and I will cheer you. Gunther chopped this man.
Why is Michael Cole standing up? That's not a good idea.
Glasses just fell off. Oh, Pat McAfee just got pushed down. Gunther yoked him up. Michael Cole's getting put to sleep. Oh, Pat McAfee.
No!
Oh, no.
Oh, look at Pat McAfee.
What is Pierce doing? Get off of him. Fans are cheering for. Oh, Gunther got him. He's putting him in a sleeper. Go to sleep. That's right.
Well, that's Sam. Who's up? Is that Sam? Who's out? Who's trying to get to him?
That's right. Call for your mama.
Wow, this is an interesting development.
That's right. Call for your mama.
Well, those guys that were trying to get were Pat McAfee's people. Now, just for the record, shouldn't Jey Uso come out to help Pat McAfee?
No. Gunther is getting the blank you Gunther chance. We can't hear what they're saying.
Well, all the talk about Gunther possibly turning babyface, I guess we know that's not the case.
Y'all make sure you go out there and like that. I just put Gunther in the GIF. Call for your mama.
It's official, guys. The Knicks have lost. So it's tied 1-1.
It's a hurricane. This might be considered a face turn for some folks. Yo, for real, Rob.
Might be considered a face. Yo, Rob, it's funny.
I love Gunther right now. That's my guy. Are they chanting this at McAfee or at Gunther?
No, they're chanting it at Gunther. Everybody loves Pat McAfee. See, everybody's cheering for McAfee. Yo, McAfee's a gamer, man. He's a lifelong fan. I respect him. Even though you sit there with that evil smile on your face, Conrad.
I'll keep my comments to myself.
Wow.
So yeah, he's just doing a lot of coughing.
Jocelyn, yes, Rusev is back, and some NXT ladies showed up. Roxanne and Julia.
Oh, Lana is under a Legends deal. That was confirmed before. Okay.
Yo, Rob says no more commentary tonight. They're going dark like when Shawn Michaels got knocked out by Owen.
Only old school fans will get that, but that's deep. The crowd is doing McAfee's chant from his entrance theme.
Yep.
Oh. Cole versus Pat was cool. I don't mind versus Gunther. Stephanie Io was pretty good. I really enjoyed that match. That was fun. We got to the DQ, which was not my favorite thing, but on TV, I'm like, all right, I could live with it.
Well, see, in a situation like that, no definitive winner or loser is fine as long as look. It was cool because the aftermath made you kind of forget about it.
Right. You can do DQs. It's just you can't do them like it's WrestleMania like 6. You know what I mean? Take it easy.
And you can't do them with babyface referees that are actually going to be in a WrestleMania match a week later.
Thanks.
Where everybody's hoping that there's going to be a definitive winner and you're the one who calls for the DQ.
Gunther should be fired from the business. You don't put your hands on a commentator or any WWE official, you'll get fired. I don't like Gunther.
It's ridiculous and uncalled for, and I agree, J.E. I'm going to President Jack Tunney, and I'm complaining about this.
Someone say, hey, Barrett, you're doing the rest of Raw. Okay. Cole's going solo on commentary. Kayfabe is not dead. Darn right. He's going to a medical facility or whatever they say. Local medical facility.
And how dare they take away the feel-good story of Jey Uso and cloud the whole show up with this heinous attack by a bitter and sad Gunther, okay? You know, Michael Cole told no lies. It wasn't Michael Cole who tapped out. It was you, Gunther. You tapped out, Gunther. You. I've lost all respect for Gunther, but I'll tell you one thing that would get my respect back. If he goes to SmackDown and beats the crap out of that loser Cody Rhodes, I would be on the Gunther bandwagon once again.
Sean, this is hate. This is hate. Cody's not even here tonight. Leave that man alone.
Yo, Cactus bringing out the Rocky IV reference. If he does, he does. Hearts on fire, strong desire.
Yo, that was my jam, bro. Chill. They used to be on my workout playlist.
Oh, my God.
Y'all see Luca get out there? Chill. Screw it, put Heyman back on commentary. Nah, Heyman banned from commentary after that one night. With his little DC line. If you don't know, you don't know, but... Guys, learn from Michael Cole. You do not confront someone by standing up like that. Joe Tessitore is now on the call. McAfee tried to do something there. And the one thing you never do in a fight as well is turn your back on someone.
You know who I blame for this? Adam Pearce. Adam Pearce is supposed to be holding him back.
Well, Jason Jordan didn't do too much there either.
Well, Jason Jordan's never done anything.
Yo, I like that Pat McAfee's friend tried to get it and Gunther threw that foot up, beat it.
He's just the illegitimate son of Kurt Angle.
Get him, Gunther. Yeah, you guys were a little too happy for Jey Uso yeeting out here.
First of all, Joe Tessitore should be on his way to the venue that SmackDown's going to be located from. What is he even
Vegas?
Going in Vegas?
He's in Vegas. All right, there you got Pat some water.
No, they are selling this thing to the.
Hold on. I'm trying to see if that lady behind there, is that my girl Linda Kay? I can't tell.
Yo, first of all, what kind of entourage? I've never seen an entourage that big go into the medical room before.
Okay. Michael Cole says, how can we do our job? Michael Cole says he's not going to let some bully not allow him to do his job. Babyface Michael Cole is here.
Michael Cole! Michael Cole!
Rob knows how I feel.
Testator's not even dressed. This is unacceptable. How unprofessional.
He's dressed. He got them sleeves rolled up. He's going to work. Yeah, I didn't take lunch yet.
Listen to the ovation from Michael Cole.
Y'all must have not seen WrestleMania 27.
He's undefeated, by the way. He's undefeated.
Michael Cole found out.
Yo, guy will gamble. Michael Cole face turn.
Y'all remember the countless bangers we got from Orton and Cena? Me either. Yo, Jesse is slandering Cena's name.
Michael Cole! Michael Cole!
James just said the brand split don't even matter on commentary. Got it. This was some, you did pop. I got receipts. You got nothing. Go, cut it out, Rob. Cut it out. Cole face.
You know what? Michael Cole has turned the corner in my book. Michael Cole, I respect that man.
Thank you, Guy Will Gamble. He said it's Testator's day off.
Oh, please. You're supposed to always be prepared. Are you a professional or not, Joe Testator?
Hold on. We got Dom coming out.
And here comes the Intercontinental Champion to a standing ovation.
The championship prestige has been increased.
By the way,
Dom is feeling himself, bro.
By the way, spoiler alert, new Intercontinental Champion right now because Finn Balor is going to cost him the title, just FYI. I know I'm very excited about the face turn of Dominic Mysterio, but that face turn is going to get a kickstart because Finn Balor is about to cost him the title right now.
I mean, listen, I'm not going to cry if Penta's the champ.
Chat, if you agree with me, click 1. If you disagree, click 2.
All right. And new, put 1. If Dom retains, put 2.
Listen to that ovation. James, I've been saying Finn and Liv together for the longest, bro. I was wrong about it happening at WrestleMania, but it could happen right now.
Deanna saying and new. Jesse says and new.
The only thing I like it. The only thing I'm having a problem with, though, I want Dom to get turned on, but I want Dom to remain in the Judgment Day. The way it looks, it's like if Dom gets turned on, he's going to be out of the Judgment Day.
We need the Lucha Bros versus Dom and Finn, then Finn turns on Dom.
Yo, MJB says and new. I'm telling you, I feel it. This is a night of one night title reigns, guys. And that Scarleton, that Jezebel,
Scarleton. Is that a word?
That Jezebel, Liv Morgan is up to something.
Here comes Penta.
And if I was Penta, I'd be ashamed of myself for getting the title in the way he's about to get it.
Oh, they switched. They stopped doing that pyro behind them. Oh, there it is. Nope, I lied. I was like, where's the Sid pyro?
Guy will gamble. I want Dominic to lead a babyface Judgment Day. See, I think my prediction, guys, I think my prediction about Finn turning on Dom with Liv is going to happen. But the problem that I have is that it's not going to happen the way I want it to happen. I want Liv and Finn to turn on him, but I want Dom and Carlito to stay together. Does that make any sense? You heard me?
Yes, sir. No, I'm sorry. I'm watching how Penta's interacting with these kids.
Okay.
Very smart. It could happen. It could happen here with the turn. This guy's trying to get himself on camera here in the football jersey. The soccer football jersey. I did say earlier that Penta could win tonight. Miracle standing on. Miracle might get the first. He might have to get put on the shoulders if this happens. Rey and Penta are definitely going after the tag titles. Man, imagine them versus the Street Profits.
Imagine them against the Usos.
Yo, this tag, just like I said with the women's division, the tag division could be on fire, bro. I know Raw's a little less than right now, but we can fix that. Yeah, but Carlito ain't a threat like that.
As much as I enjoy being right, Conrad, and you know that better than anyone, I don't like it happening tonight because why are we having Dominic on the verge of – think about this now. Help me out. Why are we having Dominic Mysterio on the verge of a babyface turn going up against one of the biggest babyfaces in the company?
Maybe it leads to sympathy. Let's see here. Let's see what they're planning. It's go time. Intercontinental Championships.
Oh, Deanna with a fantastic idea. Now check this out, Deanna. Let's add a little sauce to that because I like where you're going. New Judgment Day. Dom, Carlito, Phoenix, Penta, Karrion Kross, and Scarlett.
I know you've heard me say it. I said that they could put Penta and them in it. I love that Dominic did the drop down, tried to roll up, and Penta just kicked him. All right, Dom putting the boots.
What has Penta ever done to deserve a title shot?
I mean,
a bunch of crap.
He was undefeated for a while there.
Has he gone through the proper channels? Has the championship committee voted to have him as the number one contender?
Am I talking to the brain or Sean Hubbard? What is going on right now? I'd like to see that paperwork if I could.
I'm pretty good, Conrad.
Michael Cole just mentioned LeBron James attacking Stephen A. Smith. He's a heel again.
Ooh, Guy Will Gamble. Interesting. Guy Will Gamble says he wants to see Dom and Cross, Aleister Black, Scarlett, and Liv and Raquel remain in the group. Okay.
War Games, perhaps Dom, Priest, Rhea versus Liv, Finn, Carlito.
How do I sound like Chelsea Green?
I think because of how high your voice went that one time.
Oh, my bad. I got excited.
It's Chelsea. Boom. Dom goes flying over the top.
Oh, Finn is definitely turning on him tonight. Oh, this is fantastic.
What do you mean? He said, come on, champ. That's what a real friend does. Sammy just did the same thing.
Yeah, and Sammy's plotting too. You know, I've never trust. When you look at Sami Zayn, you can see somebody you can't trust.
Wow.
That Sami Zayn has never been anything but an underhanded person his whole career. Everything Kevin Owens did to him was deserved.
We had one title change already. Do we get two? Could happen. Had 6 yesterday. Finn never want to see him a champ near him. Yeah, man, we got to change.
Are we sure we're getting a Seth Rollins promo tonight?
I would.
It's getting late.
I mean, remember, it doesn't have to end at 10:30. That's what we're used to.
You're right. I guess you're right. Because it would be stupid for them to show him getting out the car and then not have him have a moment on the show.
Yeah, I think it's too big of an opportunity to pass up.
Okay, guys, I want you guys to give me your best Judgment Day combination. Let's run it back. I'm saying Dom, Cross, Scarlett, Carlito, and maybe Penta. I think Liv should be gone. I think Raquel should be gone. I think that Finn should be gone. But the thing is, the odds are that Finn. Do you think if my prediction of Finn and Liv being together comes true, then that's gonna be blockbuster.
Klon brings up a good point when I mentioned LWO before too. Someone's gonna either have to take those guys and do something with them. They can't just sit there and flounder unless they're just gonna dissolve the group.
It could be. I see what Klon is going. Could this be like the reunification of Rey and Dom as father and son.
Or Dom takes the LWO in a different direction.
Yeah, but this is where we're going with this, bro. Unless you're saying I'm wrong about Dom being a babyface. I'm talking about him going in the babyface direction.
I don't know if they want to do that just yet. I feel like he's still got more work to let us down. You know, the whole thought I was going to be a face.
Okay.
That's the Penta I like to see, AEW Penta. Penta can go when he wants to. Aleister Black.
NXT is AEW.
Aleister Black is going to be on SmackDown with his wife Zelina. Dom and Ray versus Finn and, well, depends.
You know what I think was a big mistake? Zelina leaving the LWO.
Yeah, I don't know why they had Zelina leave. I think they were trying to give her a little push. We're back. Penta just hit a swing blade, as I always call it. Penta is feeling it right now. Hitting his classic kick to the chest out the corner. Pulls Dom out. Lateral press. Haven't heard that in a while. I had to say that.
So unprofessional.
Not if Zelina joins Judgment Day. Black Cross, maybe Alexa or breakup. They got to get that Wyatt family fixed, too. Do we see the Wyatt 6 on Friday? I hope so.
1, 2. Guys, we want to thank you for joining us on this watch along for the Mania edition of Monday Night Raw. We really think this was one of the better Raw after Manias
in a minute.
Years. Yeah, in a couple years.
We're talking like a decade.
Yeah, I mean, you might be right.
Dom hits a nice tornado DDT.
And by the way, we ought to give Dom respect as the greatest Intercontinental Champion of all time.
Probably in respect to Fuego del Sol, who had to unmask and left his boots in the ring. Shout out to Fuego.
Oh, James is predicting that Rhea and Dom reunite.
Reunited and it feels so good. Shout out to Dominic, whose match was sponsored by Dude Wipes at WrestleMania.
Holler at us. Reunited and it's understood.
This Raw's been better than most of Mania.
Yo, I'm not going to lie. It's probably true.
Wyatt 6 is still a thing. I'm kind of cool with Judgment Day being WWE's version of the NWO/Bullet Club, not just with all the members the same like the NWO.
Look at how brilliant Dominic Mysterio is.
Sean would be a heel commentator, I feel like. If he ever got a job in like one of the big places, he's definitely going to be a heel commentator.
Why am I a heel commentator? Because I'm acknowledging the fact that Dominic is a brilliant performer?
Yeah.
Oh, that was uncomfortable. Penta hurt himself.
Finn just went crashing into Dom from a Hurricanrana from Penta. If we see a ref bump, prepare yourself. Should have got chicken tender side plates.
Oh, it's JD McDonough!
JD McDonough.
And still, I guess no no turning with Finn tonight.
Frog splash by Dominic. Dom beats Penta.
We forgot about JD McDonough this whole conversation.
Yeah.
We've been talking about different scenarios for Judgment Day all night long, and JD McDonough never came up. Unless JD McDonough turns on him right now.
Could be Sean the Brain Hubbard. Exactly, Guy Will Gamble. Exactly. Sean reminds me of Taz's outbursts like Joey Styles. He starts calling people Jones.
Huh? What happened?
I said if you start coming out here calling people Jones, he'll be like, yeah, old backflip Jones over here. Double turn? No title change?
Nah, nothing's
No,
happening.
sir. JD McDonough's back. He saved the day. Here's Liv.
Look at that. Judgment Day has all the gold again.
Look at Finn. He's on the outside. He looked like he didn't want that hug either. Finn looked like that wasn't how that was supposed to go.
Yeah, how about you throw your jacket on, you unprofessional loser? Is that what they taught you at ESPN, you jerk?
He's trying to make it look like it's random.
Oh, please. If you're a professional, you're a professional. Tuck your shirt in and be a professional, you loser. That's why you're on the B team. I'm disgusted with Joe Tessitore on this given evening.
Yo, if I hear this announcement talk about you don't lay hands on them, there's consequences for your actions, guys. Uh-oh. Here he is.
Oh, dear God.
He's a luchador.
You know something, the more I think about it?
What?
El Grande Americano certainly brings some elegance to that division. You know, I look at El Grande and I say, you know what? That's what luchador wrestling is all about. And to me, for him to be so closely associated with Chad Gable, what a great mentor for El Grande Americano to have in Chad Gable, you know?
While recording live, Shawn Michaels posted, nice to catch up with Marufuji today from Noah.
Oh, dear God.
Peep the game. Just saying. Exciting things ahead to explore what the future in NXT could look like.
You know, when you think about El Grande Americano, you know, I've done some research on him. Back in the early 1990s, his father, El Extra Grande Americano, Muy Grande, as the locals called him, you know, he taught this gentleman how to wrestle. And now you see his influence in El Grande Americano right here and now. Tremendous. The Grande Americano family, what a tremendous wrestling family, by the way.
James has said he's getting that mask.
Sorry, what?
He said he's getting that mask, the El Grande Americano.
I don't blame you. El Grande Americano is one of the greatest luchadors of all time. I'd get his mask too if I could.
I gotta have this stop. This has to stop.
I don't understand what you're talking about. Do you remember his father, Muy Grande Americano?
No, I do not. I'm not familiar.
What I'm saying to you is, Conrad, and I'm actually a little disappointed in you because
I know exactly what you're saying. I'm not playing along to this. You guys cut the shenanigans out.
I'm serious. Like, Guy Will Gamble understands what I'm saying. When I think about the wrestling lineage of the Grande Americano family, they have done such great things in the world of luchador. You know, and for me, I just think about Deanna. He wasn't a medal. See, I appreciate that question, Deanna. El Grande Americano's father, Muy Grande Americano, was the bronze medalist in the Mexican Olympics back in 1984. See, everybody knows about the Grand Olympics that took place in Los Angeles, but in the Mexican Olympics, they call it El Mexico Olimpicano. Muy Grande Americano was a silver medalist. I thought he should have won the gold, but you know how these things go. There's political stuff going on down there. Clown, I don't know what you're talking about. This is a wrestling I mean, do you acknowledge the Mysterios? Do you acknowledge the Guerreros? I'm talking about the Muy Grande Americano family that for ages has revolutionized luchador wrestling. And Conrad, my esteemed colleague, I don't understand how you couldn't have done your homework in preparation for tonight. You know, but it's okay. I mean, that's what I'm here for. Yeah.
I'm just going to leave my comment up here, and I'll leave it at that. This is up there with those Rio de Janeiro tournaments. Classics.
Well, all I can say is this. When I saw El Grande Americano about 2 years ago in the Latin American Games, it was truly a pleasure to see.
Deanna said they were never given credit. Stop this now.
And Deanna, that's the reason why. That's the reason why I appreciate people like Deanna. Because you have to do your research. See, wrestling is not just about what you see on Monday and Friday nights. El Grande, and you know something? El Grande Americano came at the recommendation of Chad Gable. They actually are related about 4 generations back. You know, Chad Gable's great-great-great-grandmother is from Mexico. So that's where people may mistake the two. And the tattoo, they just have similar tattoos. I'm about to get the same tattoo tomorrow, actually.
Corey Graves tweeted out laughing emojis. Chill. Yeah, MJB, that was a huge debate during Black History Month. It might have been last year with Sol Ruka and them being on there, and they were like, what is this? And I'm like, they're black. Yeah, people were being weird.
Yes, Guy Will Gamble, absolutely. And Deanna, absolutely.
Over Mil Mascaras. What are we doing?
You know, when you look back in the annals of time,
Chavo Classic got retired by him.
Well, look, I don't know why you're laughing at the lineage of luchador. Do you not respect luchador wrestling?
I absolutely do.
So you need to understand that this man is a.
I'll wait till next week when Sean brings in the video footage of this.
Oh, I'm ready for you. But we got to talk about Seth Rollins right now. But big up to El Grande Americano, a fantastic wrestling talent. For the ages, by the way, for the ages.
Paul Heyman with the yellow tie. He is a revolutionary.
Cactus, yes, I actually am about to download that, and when that comes out, I'll be looking forward to downloading that. And yes, M. Leezy, that was one of his trainers, along with the Pink Panther as well.
The Pink Panther.
I don't know what Conrad's laughing at, chat, but there needs to be a little bit more respect for luchador wrestling.
It used to be quadruple A Conrad back in the day.
Yeah.
Oh, you're the reason kids post these lies on Wikipedia. Y'all got to stop this. Yeah. Seth is the human highlighter.
I remember that too. Guy Will Gamble's on top of his game tonight. So are you, Deanna. I want to appreciate and MJB. The it's just fantastic. You guys have done your homework for tonight.
The fans are still singing Seth's theme. They must not feel like he's the heel here.
I told you he's Seth Rollins. All jokes aside, now I've been having fun with El Grande America. Seth Rollins is him, bro. I keep telling you that.
Not an issue with that. I'm just surprised that they're cheering him with Heyman still.
They're cheering him because sometimes when you turn, it doesn't matter if you turn. You know that. Did it matter when Stone Cold Steve Austin turned? Did it really matter?
I think the T-shirt sales mattered back then.
Maybe.
I still tell people, I think people harp on that one too much. I know it was a little bit of a downgrade, but Austin was a great heel too. We got great moments out of that.
A lot of comedy.
Yeah. But funny. I will always remember it.
Well, that's what comedy is, Conrad.
No, sometimes it's not funny in the world of pro wrestling.
Oh, man, you're just still mad about the Americano thing.
I don't know what you're referring to.
Well, do your homework and maybe you would.
We'll be asking for video footage next week, folks.
I can provide that. It's no problem. His father was excellent, and his grandfather.
All right here.
Yo, all jokes aside again. Bro, stop, bro. Seth is him, bro. Seth is him. H-I-M.
Let's hear your reasoning here, Seth.
He did it because he can.
We have some CM Punk smattering chants. Thank you, Seth chants. And he is asking for the mic from Paul Edwin Heyman.
My goodness.
Let's see here. Push Carrion. Sign it. Now we're getting OTC chants. Fans are split on this. Plot twist: Seth and Becky were both turned heel on by their daughter. Seth's overshadowed by his daughter. Thank you, Seth. Carrot, I got your back. Thank you, Jassim. I want Brock to return. Listen, Lesnar is not coming back. I am sorry to disappoint you. It is over.
Yo, what if Seth was like, "It's my yard now,"
and flips the mic and leaves? What are they? Is that to Heyman?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay, Seth's giving his usual catchphrase.
Is there a problem with his microphone?
It was low at first. He took a wise man from Roman, and he took CM Punk's best friend. Seth says he's the winner of the main event at WrestleMania.
Which he deserves, by the way.
Uh-oh. CM Punk's music has just hit, and business has just picked up.
CM Punk is such a miserable loser.
Look in my eye. He's taping up the fist.
No, he's such a miserable loser. Like, I mean, you lost, dude. You cried for a WrestleMania main event for 10 years and you lost. You blew it.
Bloody this man up, Phil.
You are such a CM Punk fan, bro.
CM Punk giving him them hands, using the tape fist, punching Seth down. Now he's stomping him. Heyman sneaking up. And Punk is now turning his attention to Paul Heyman.
There's no way he gets his hands on him tonight.
Oh, he said that you put me in a position with my tribal chief. And Seth with a eye rake. Curb stomp to Punk. Seth's a real friend.
I think Paul made the right choice.
We shall see. Punk ain't playing tonight. CM Punk is looking at Seth like he was a 24-year-old rookie wrestler. We want Roman. Y'all keep chanting. Credit, boys. Okay. Okay. Paul Heyman says there's a new number one top star in this industry. Seth Rollins, he says, is the top star in this industry. And Heyman throws the mic. And Roman Reigns' music has just hit.
I'm not going to lie. This has been a pretty good show.
Seth dumps Punk down to the floor. He's waiting. They've already shown the credits. And here comes Roman out now. Roman wearing the OTC shirt. He stops halfway up the ramp here, walking slower. Roman's in the ring. Hits the ropes. Big spear. Okay.
Yes, sir.
And now Heyman's all alone. Superman punch to Paul Heyman.
Got him. He got him.
Roman is flexing on him.
Yo, the bro is ripped to shreds, man. He's in the best shape of his life, dog.
Yeah, and he's lining him up for a spear. Ooh, wow.
He is not going to spear Paul Heyman.
Oh, another spear.
Who is that?
Braun Breaker!
What?
Braun Breaker! Deanna said yes, Daddy.
Is Braun Breaker a Paul Heyman guy?
What is going on? He just speared Punk. What are we doing?
Oh, my God. Yo, he's Seth Rollins' understudy. He's a Paul Heyman guy.
This is my boy. I knew Seth was going to be able to keep fighting those two off. Uh-oh. Seth is telling him to get Roman Reigns. It's going to be a battle of who's the master of the spear. Oh. Big shot. Roman's down. Braun Breaker looks angry. We got the dogs barking.
Oh, my God. Here he comes.
Woo! Spear through the timekeeper's area.
Wow.
There it is, dog. Braun Breaker. My boy is a main eventer.
Yo, that's crazy.
Deanna says someone else for Rollins to hit the back with the chair. I knew it. What a new team.
This is pretty good, man. I'm not going to lie.
Well, you had to move him up after you took the IC title off of him again. Like, there's no way.
But does this mean Roman's going to be away for another 3 months?
You know what this reminds me of? Two-man power trip.
Yep.
A little bit here.
Only problem, it would be better if it was Cena.
Yeah, we thought they were going to put them together, but it looks like they're making a new super faction over here on Raw. I don't know if they're going to abandon ship with that Rock storyline or what.
Yeah.
Paul Heyman grabbing Braun by the head, giving him the pats. And they're putting Seth in the middle. And they have taken out CM Punk and Roman Reigns.
Yeah, but see, Roman's going to be gone now for like a month.
Let me see here. We'll see a linebacker in college because, dang, that boy is fast. Rob says just got to elevate Jacob Fatu farther, and the Fed will actually be cooking. See, look at all these stars. We don't need Cena. Punk and Reigns on the same side is going to be interesting. They could still put Rollins with Cena after he wins the title. Best Raw after Mania in years.
I agree.
This is different. I like it. So what, Seth or Braun going after Cena and Jay?
I mean, I think Jay's going to be the target probably.
Eventually, once they get past this, Roman is going to be gone when Jay needs him.
Probably right.
Probably get taken out by this group. That Braun guy reminds me of Big Papa Pump of a Steiner dog, a dog-faced gremlin.
Yo, tonight was really good. I'm not going to lie. WWE did not let me down tonight. I'm surprised.
Now, they did very well. Ended a little before 11 still. Went past, even did the fake credit boys. Every time you see that, I want you guys to all yell credit boys.
There you go.
Yeah, I got nothing, man.
I mean, I'm excited about the future. Like, I mean, WrestleMania season is over, so it's kind of like we always go into a little bit of a lull after WrestleMania, but there looks like there's some cool stuff on the horizon. I mean, maybe I'm overthinking it, but, I mean, you got Jey Uso as world champion in an interesting situation. What we predict is going to be Sami Zayn. I mean, you got Cena and Orton. Cena and Orton is going to main event, in St. Louis on May 10th. So that's pretty cool. And now we have a brand new faction headed up by Seth Rollins. Go ahead.
No, I'm Braun Breaker. But I was going to say, you might have a tag match, too, then on that card. So you're building quite nicely. And we still got SmackDown.
Which is true. I mean, NXT had a prominent feature tonight. We did see the return of Rusev. I would say tonight was pretty good, especially compared to the last few years, Raw After Mania, because Raw After Mania has been really lackluster the last few years. This year, I'd give this show an 8 out of 10.
Yeah, I don't.
Maybe an 8.5 out of 10. Tonight was pretty good.
There wasn't much to complain about with tonight, but once again, can it be like this every week? Kind of the same thing I said with Dynamite last week. Like, can't be like this every week.
Yeah.
Like, there's no way you could keep that up. But
what I do want to leave us with. Go ahead, E. Yep, go ahead, Conrad.
He said, wait time off the charts. Lucha Bros winning as always. I can see what goes around comes around. Jesse said Raw was better than Mania.
I think it was.
Seth and Braun, the freaking Steiners. I like that, actually. Delay Grass, put that up, man. Make sure someone gives you credit for that name. 8.75, 8 out of 10 people are giving their scores here. It might be crazy, but why not put Rusev in with Braun in them even?
Well, this is what I wanted to say, which I think is very encouraging. Very encouraging. In chat, let me know what you think. Conrad, let me know what you think. You have players that are going to be on TV. Roman, unfortunately not. Cena, unfortunately not. But Seth is going to be on TV. Braun Breaker is going to be on TV. The World Heavyweight Champion, Jey Uso, is going to be on TV. Sami Zayn is going to be on TV. Randy Orton is going to be on TV. So you have at least some players that are going to be in the game every week. And that's promising because Cena, is not going to be around every week. Roman, is not going to be around every week. CM Punk is around more than Cena and Roman, but he's not going to be around every week. So the good news is that we have some people in the mix that are actually going to be every week players that are going to mean something to the brand moving forward. So that's a good thing.
Yeah. We got a debut coming on SmackDown, we know. I wonder who it's going to be.
Right.
Someone who probably had back problems before. And and really bad shoulder problems. We'll see them on SmackDown. Should be fun, man. Like I said, they got some nice things lined up, and hopefully they can make this Backlash card interesting for folks. I love it, man. Sean, I know you're tired. I told you I'm still tired. Got a lot of work to do tomorrow, so we'll be there. Wednesday, me and Derek will be back with an AEW Dynamite review. Make sure you guys are tuned in for that. Sean, you got anything planned this week?
Not this week, but I have decided that I'm going to bring Hubbardonomics back on a weekly basis starting next Friday. Hubbard Wrestling Weekly on YouTube will be your home for a weekly live edition of Hubbardonomics starting next Friday. I'm really excited about it.
Absolutely. Looking forward to that. Make sure you guys follow Hubs for the drop. Make sure you tag Hubs in all the Jey Uso reaction videos as well. Get that man put in there.
Yeah, the Jey Uso video is on Twitter right now. Just give it a retweet if you have a couple of seconds. It'd mean the world to me. Thanks.
Delayed Grass said, love the chat. No lie. I used to be on another chat, but it was clear most of the folks on there weren't there for the wrestling. Oh, definitely.
There you go.
Choke that like button like Gunther did, Pat. Oh, for your mama. Thanks for watching Raw with me. Appreciate you, Jesse. Have a great night, everyone. Clown. Thank you, Clown. Have a good one, fellas. Stay tuned for Wasteland tomorrow on the Pro Wrestling Shoot. Yeah, most definitely. If you guys like 2K25, go over and check them out because they're the twos and we the ones. That's the perfect way to end this stream. I'm going to kick it to Hub so he can end it like he usually does. And let's get on out of here, man.
Oh, yeah. 4 letters, 1 word. Yeet. God bless. Be encouraged. Evil never prevails. We'll see you next week, 6:05. God bless.